So, now it's time to get into the actual CryptoLand stuff. For those of you who missed the last time we watched the CryptoLand presentation, or the animation rather, we're going to watch it. This is the extended version, because it's about twice as long, I think, as the one that we watched the other day. CryptoLand, for those who don't know, sorry for the mouth smacks. CryptoLand, for those who don't know, is a project put on by people in the crypto community who we're going to take a look at throughout this stream. How do I put this? They want to buy an island exclusively for holders of crypto and sell property on the island to people using cryptocurrency. 1 acre of land at a time, roughly. And then you can move to the island, build stuff on your plot of land, whatever. There's going to be clubs on the island, according to them. There's going to be activities, all sorts of amenities, basically. It's going to be a nightmare. An island full of only crypto bros. On top of that, in my opinion, it's very important that we express that this is only in my opinion, but in my and many other people's opinions that I have seen and we will see here on this stream, it appears to be a big ol' scam. Opinion. Alleged. Important words for this conversation. So let's take a look at an animation they put together to try and sell the idea of this island to people. Again, they are selling the plots of land 1 acre at a time. Here's a map. We can take a look at the map right here. This is actually the page you use to buy the plot of land. I think it goes up to 60. So there are 60 plots of land, and each one can be bought for 319 Ethereum, which I looked up earlier is just under $1 million. So if they sold every plot of land and got the Ethereum from this, which is a type of cryptocurrency, if you only know about Bitcoin, Ethereum is another kind of cryptocurrency, they would make a lot of money. About $60 million worth. Even more if they held on to the Ethereum until it went up in price. The island they are trying to buy, to my understanding, is off the coast of Fiji, and it is selling for around $12 million. So they're making a lot of profit on the land, but of course there are concerns as to you have to build out infrastructure, like plumbing, electricity, internet, telephones, all the kind of things that you need to live. But we'll get into that when we get into their white paper and their stuff on how they're planning on dealing with this stuff. Spoilers, they plan on using diesel generators for the entire island. So let's watch the animation and get a little better understanding of what their vision is for CryptoLand.
Hi, my name is Christopher. I'm an investor. Furthermore, I'm a cryptomaniac. No matter where I am, I always ask if I can pay in cryptocurrency, even knowing that I can't.
That's incredibly fucking obnoxious. Don't do that, people who do crypto. No one wants your cryptocurrency, because it's not a currency, it's a speculative asset that has no real-world value. Tucker White says, so wait, is this the Snyder Cut? I would rather sit through the Snyder Cut, and I hated the Snyder Cut. Tucker White says... No, I got that one. I just said it. Sorry.
So I can explain what cryptos are for the gazillionth time. My friends think I'm a nerd because I spend all my ether on rare crypto kitties, my favorite thing on the blockchain. Whatever though, they're just jealous.
I guarantee your friends are not jealous of the JPEGs you paid money for. I will right-click your fucking cats.
No, my shirt had bitcoins on it. Yeah, I was the first to invest in CryptoLand, a luxury resort built entirely on the blockchain. Isn't that awesome? Is it?
Is it awesome?
Someone who went through the ICO craze, something was telling me that this wasn't just another hyped white paper, but truly a step forward to a crypto revolution. Connie, the founder, was waiting for me, and this is my story as I arrived there for the first time.
I'm not the first person to point this out, but the mascot of this place's name is Connie. Or Con for short. Be a little subtle. Simple Cat Girl says, my favorite thing about this clusterfuck in my opinion, a scam, is everyone outside the NFT assholes is calling the island Epstein Island 2. Yeah. They're calling it that because, for those who don't know, the social media account for the CryptoLand stuff was asked, what's the age of consent on CryptoLand? And the responder said, mental maturity should be enough, winky face. So now everyone's accusing the people who are making this island. They're accusing them. I wouldn't accuse anyone of such a thing. Obviously, that would be quite slanderous. I would never do such a thing as to imply that they want to build this island so that they can not deal with international laws or national laws in regard to the age of consent. No, I would never imply that there's a crossover between crypto bros and literal pedophiles. Who would do that? Princess Amelia with 45-bit says, what I most hate about crypto bros is that the blockchain is a really interesting piece of tech that people have come to hate because of how obnoxious they are. I've heard that before. I can't say I understand the blockchain enough to know what the potential of the technology is, but assuming that what I've heard is true and that the actual technology could be used for something helpful in the future, it is a shame that douchebags trying to make money off the backs of scamming other people have completely besmirched it and made it synonymous with shitty coins that ruin the environment and ugly pictures of monkeys. Raycheology says, Hannah Reloaded, in my opinion, a scam merch when. God, I gotta get some merch.
There it is.
Oh, here's the first copyright infringement. They stole the Jurassic Park theme. Don't do that. Don't do that. This video steals a lot of music and stuff from other stuff that they don't own, which is, in the biz, what we like to call illegal. Yeah, don't do that. They're not using it in a fair use way. They're literally just stealing it. I gotta talk over this so I don't get DMCA. La, 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 la.
Just like in the pictures, huh?
Yeah.
Did they buy the rights? No. No, they didn't. Hydrate.
First timer?
Yes. All the other times I tried, it was over.
Have I listened to the Behind the Bastards episode on the Sea Libertarians? It's basically the same thing as this 30 years later. I haven't. I do love that podcast, though. I'll have to check that episode out.
Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. Connie?
Christopher! Come here, buddy!
Oh, it's been a while.
I said this yesterday, or whenever we did this original video, and I'll say it again. Someone's gonna want to fuck this coin. Don't fuck the coin. Simple Cat Girl says, can there be bingo for NFTs? I didn't make a bingo card. That would have been good, though. Yeah, his shirt changes, but there's a dialogue over it. I'm watching the lengthened version of this time, because last time we watched the truncated version. This one has all the extra scenes, so I'm so excited.
Yeah, 50,000 blocks at least. Been waiting for you since consensus. What are you, a pending transaction or what?
Well,
Isn't it funny? Because we all know cryptocurrency things. Isn't it funny that pending transactions are a thing because there's a limited amount of transactions that can be done per day with cryptocurrency, thus making it completely ineffective and a non-starter as an actual currency or asset in any way, shape, or form? No, seriously, did you guys know that cryptocurrency, globally, there's only so many Bitcoin transactions that can happen per day? And if so many people want to, like, do things with Bitcoin, they just have to wait in a line. Procagom says this is the Snyder Cut. True. Dr. White says, don't worry, Hannah, Daddy Sume isn't here, so nobody is jerking it to this abomination.
I guess I'm confirmed now. Ready to become a CryptoLand maximalist. This is crazy. You made it, Connie.
Yeah, well, after doing all the...
Sir, you need to sign this legal audition that you are a utility token.
Don't you understand the difference between an ICO and an IEO and an ITO?
The SEC is confusing airdrops and forks. Sign this AML paper, and this, and this.
And finally, it's fair to say, we made it.
He's like the genie from Aladdin. Other people have made that comparison, but yeah, they're kind of trying to do Robin Williams genie. Oh, he's doing like improv stuff and he's all over the place and he's shape-shifting and doing different things. It's not charming here. It comes off as cynical.
Sir, welcome to CryptoLand.
It's definitely a genie reference intentionally, too, because later he literally sings the tune from Prince Ali from Aladdin. And again, it's just stolen from Disney.
The hodlers of last resort.
Hodlers, haha, get it? It's a meme from the internet, but we put it on a sign. Meek says, so far, the truncated version is much better. Agreed.
Oh, brilliant. Hey, stacking sats like crazy, right?
Honey Badger don't care.
Remember Honey Badger Don't Care? Is that even a 2012 meme? Is that like a 2005 meme? Jesus.
Community's loving it, like on Twitter. Can't wait for you to give me a tour, Connie.
What do you want to see first, Christopher?
I don't know. Let's start with the best.
No, I always keep the best for last. Let's go leave your luggage in your room first, and then I'll show you around. The software is eating the world, you know?
By the way, everyone, I have my appointment to get my booster shot, okay? So I'm being responsible. You be responsible and get your booster shot, because now I did it. Thank you, Baja, for making that appointment for both of us. Appreciate it.
Had this FOMO mindset, and I said, hey, shut the FUD up. You are in CryptoLand. Relax. Hey, Martin, please.
For those who don't know, FUD stands for, this goes around Tesla investor communities too, which I know because I also look into that stuff because I find Tesla to be a dog shit company. Anyway, fear, uncertainty, and doubt is what FUD stands for. So if you come in with legitimate concerns about a company or an investment or a crypto coin or something that you think is an alleged scam, people who want to defend it will just say, you're spreading FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt.
Please get us a car, would you?
Yes, sir.
And next thing you know, his portfolio is up by 5x.
Good lord. Marusama, have a good night.
Carolyn, here he is.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Adams. Nice to see you, sir. Did you have a good flight?
Oh, yes. Excellent. Thanks for asking.
Great. Your room is ready. Let me quickly burn the tokens to unlock your room in a smart contract. Here are your keys.
Not your keys, not your Bitcoin.
Not your keys, not your Bitcoin. I gotta look up what this meme is. Not your Bitcoin. Yeah, what does that mean? A couple years ago, Anyone? Nick says, someone out there wants to hate fuck that coin to shut him up. Good lord. Key is wallet that holds crypto. Yeah, but I don't understand, like, what's the meme? Not your keys, not your coins is a saying that gets passed around a lot in this space. What it means is that if you store your crypto assets on an exchange or with any kind of third-party custodian, you have no guarantee of ownership, but it's not only hackers that are after your Bitcoin. Oh, so basically if you don't literally have it on a thing with you, then you don't own them. Gotcha.
Seriously?
Your keys, your Bitcoin. Not your keys, not your Bitcoin.
Where do you come up with these crazy ideas?
The white paper thing is a reference to white papers, which we're going to read their white paper in a little bit. A white paper is basically something you put out to prospective investors that explains your project, why they should invest in it, potential risks, potential upsides, your business plan, etc. So it's a pun. It's a bathroom-based ass pun on white paper.
I'm not gonna tell you where.
Sir, the Lambo's ready.
What?
To the moon!
To the room! To the room, not the moon!
To the moon!
If you keep saying that, I'm gonna put you back in the troll box, you hear?
To the room!
Yeah.
Why do the cars talk? Nick says, fun fact, the Ring Ting Crazy Frog song gets referenced later on. Oh joy. I've been so missing that since everyone stopped using ringtones. H-Baird says, I'm guessing this island will have the worst key parties ever.
Good boy. You need a gas limit.
Hey!
What?
What's that? No way.
Oh, yeah. Coin market cap, buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
5% again today.
welcome.
So on days when, like, cryptocurrency drops like a rock in water, like a boulder in water, is the island just gonna set itself on fire? Like, what's gonna happen?
Man, I gotta take a picture with that. And with you.
Huddle on a second. I got something for you. Use this
Oh god, hodl on. I hate these people.
KYC stick. Here you go. Huddle on.
Oh, look at how postmodern of them. They don't have art on the wall. They have oh god, a QR code so you can scan it and look at art on your phone. Oh, it's so trendy. How old is this? Like a week? This is like a week old. Logard says they called these buying the dip days.
Wow. A digital nomad's paradise.
What does the QR code do? That's actually a good question. Oh shit. That didn't do what I thought.
Do you want to be part of the world? Yeah.
One sec. I gotta get back where we were.
You can work, get coffee, entering the...
Where is the QR code? G damn it.
The ideas.
Plus one is going to be... Moon. Everything for...
Oh my... What?
Here you have the 60 parcels.
I can't wait to get to mine.
Ta-da!
Okay, let me see if I can scan this QR code with my phone. Did it work? Hold on, it detected it for a second and then it stopped. Rubloom says, this island is why we made napalm. Come on. Tap to scan. Scan it, motherfucker. It doesn't look like it actually goes anywhere. I think they probably just Googled QR code or something. At least my phone isn't picking up on it. Maybe someone else's can. Yeah, my phone doesn't detect anything.
Oh my... Wow! I got the parcel to build something dope for vacations, but now that I'm here, I might never leave. I already see...
Okay, so issues with this. So if you can look at the actual map of the island, it looks pretty tight. All these parcels of land are directly next to each other. For the record, when you buy this, you're not buying this glass mansion thing that they're showing in the video. You're buying an empty plot of land. So you spend $1 million on the land. By the way, what you're buying, I should be clear. For my understanding, and this is only my understanding, you're not directly buying the land because they can't technically sell you the land because the people who are doing CryptoLand don't own the island yet. So what you are buying for around $1 million is an NFT of a promissory note that says, if we buy the land, then you get the land. Yeah. So in the real world, when someone sells you a piece of land for $1 million that they themselves do not own, we call that fraud. But with the magical world of NFTs, I guess you can do whatever you want. So, that's cool.
We're gonna have the time of our life!
Oh, also, the lots of land are pretty close to each other. And this is a glass house, which people in my comments when I watched this the first time pointed out. A glass house in a tropical environment is going to heat up so badly, and you are going to get all the skin cancer. But also, you can't see any other properties from here. Is this the only house on the island? They're all supposed to be adjacent to each other, but all I see is, like, tropical jungle. Where are the other houses? Procagom says, I've got a bridge in San Francisco to sell them. Princess Amelia says, so $1 million for an NFT of an IOU? Yeah, that's my understanding. That is my understanding. Do your own research. Can you tell I'm very afraid that these idiots are litigious about their stupid plan?
Hey, show me more!
Look at this ugly decor, too. It looks like there's just, like, a hot tub right in the middle of the floor, which seems like a hazard. People are just gonna fall into that, not paying attention. There's, like, a gaudy... oh, God, what's the word? Vaporwave album come to life, and a statue with an OK symbol. Nick says, so with those glass houses, it'll be a fire festival instead of fire festival. Okay, that's not bad.
Okay. First.
Where's the video? They're all in this Google Drive folder that someone put together. So if you want to check out the Google Drive folder, there it is.
Stop of the tour. This was on the top of the list. A much requested working zone, the hub. Folks approached me saying, Connie, we need somewhere where we can be programming surrounded by palm trees and views to open sea. They were sick of working from tiny offices. Why do that when they can work from paradise? So we built it. Come on in. People are picking up their passes for the event. Tomorrow starts the CryptoLand Blockchain Week.
Hold on. Cassie, it's okay, baby. It's okay. He's not doing anything. Oliver, leave her alone. She doesn't want to play. She doesn't want to play. Yeah. Sorry, kitties. Blackwing Hecate says, yesterday we were talking about food at Costco. I very highly recommend the Asian chicken wraps there. Okay, good to know.
We organize a number of different crypto conferences and meetups year-round. Lots of crypto VIPs coming tomorrow. You can feel the entrepreneurial...
Hold on, I gotta get Oliver. Oliver. Hey, baby, come here. Okay, sorry about that. They were kind of at an impasse. There's a very thin hallway up here, and like Oliver wanted to go downstairs, but Cass did not want to let him by because she's afraid to get close to him right now. KBS says, I checked the island. It's not currently inhabited because there's very little fresh water. It's going to take millions to produce infrastructure to allow a lot of people to live there full-time at Western standard of living. Yes, they actually have a whole paper that we're going to read sections of that detail how they want to make the island inhabitable. Again, like I said, it involves diesel generators to power the whole island all the time. Meek says, sounds like Oliver has already established his dominance. Jezebel End, thanks for 5 months.
Spirit here. You can work, get coffee, and when you get stressed, you can hit up the de-stress room.
The de-stress room is the funniest thing ever and tells me all I need to know about the sickness dwelling at the depths of the crypto bro mind, that they think this is what de-stresses people.
The de-stress room?
Yeah, the de-stress room.
A pool full of coins?
This is just Dash Khan's ball pit without the P, and honestly I'm skeptical of the no P claim.
That's insane!
Don't be shy, go ahead and try. Everybody loves it.
Bittergrin says, so their map didn't seem to have anywhere for a fire station. Are they just gonna not have emergency services? I don't know.
Woohoo!
If you like this, just wait until you see what's next.
Connie slams the door behind him.
The Crypto Restaurant. You're gonna love this, Christopher.
To the moon!
Why do the Lamborghinis talk? Princess Amelia says, come pay $1 million for a plot of land on our luxury island. By the way, here's our plan on how we intend to make that island inhabitable.
You little bot. Jim, any tables available?
Well, we can set up the 12 if you want.
Alrighty, here we go. Missy.
Overthought says, we already know swimming in coins won't work. Family Guy. I'm not playing a clip from Family Guy. I do not like Family Guy.
Here's the order book.
It's not liquid, it's many solids. I've seen the clip. Nick says, dem DSLs on that car, though. And Discordant Vol, thanks for 5 months, says the emergency services will be subscription-based. From what I understand, and again, I haven't read their white paper and stuff yet, but from other people's content that I watched, and this is only based on what I've heard, so you have to read the actual paper to get the factual information about their claims. Dodging lawsuits like Neo. They apparently plan to run trash service on the island via boat. So they're not going to have anywhere to put trash on the island. They're just going to put it all on a boat every week and take it somewhere else to dump on the mainland. So that's super efficient. Good job, guys.
For startups, I would suggest the 10K Bitcoin pizza. The atomic swap lemonade. Freshly
Thanks. Where's my fork?
Oh, and of course, you're gonna love this.
There they are.
Flash Crash Soda. The Lightning Network juice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, please, go ahead. I'm not a fan of forks, you know?
Oy.
That's a programming joke that I'm too normie to get, apparently. El Minato says, put the trash on the boat and sink the boat somewhere out of sight.
Classic. Thanks. Enjoy your meal.
What is this voice acting?
See you around.
Is that woman half swan? Why is her neck like that?
While you were too busy doing your impressive wordplay, I went ahead and ordered for you a 10K pizza and a bubbly mutant serum for you. Bon appetit!
Princess Amelia thanks for 45 bits and becomes a stream boss.
You know, Connie, I think I'm falling in love with this place. It's so peaceful.
Peaceful? If it wasn't for those flying hackers. Watch this.
Bitcoin?
Holy smokes. This is mass adoption at its finest. What's that?
That's CryptoLand's Walk of Fame.
Whoa!
Follow the crypto stars and you'll get...
So these are different, kind of like Hollywood stars. It's different people who are famous in crypto for one reason or another. This is Satoshi Nakamoto, which I believe is the person who came up with Bitcoin. And the quote on it is, "If you don't believe it or don't get it, I don't have the time to try and convince you. Sorry." The hallmark of someone with a great idea.
Get to the moon!
That was fun.
Boy, we are in Crypto Beach, and fun is the norm here. Before you invest, study the best. And what do we say when investors make the test? Let's make a deep dive so we can survive. You don't want to end like my Mt. Gox friend, but enough of swim, let's go to the proof of work gym. You can work out, make the ladies pass out. Lift the A6, like you mine. That thanks to Bitmain, sweet friend of mine. But not everything is pretending. If you want a happy ending, you will need to combine body and mind. Got the keys of my wallet, where I hold CryptoLand.
I just want to point out that at least they're being honest, and the vast majority of people in this appear to be men. I don't think a lot of women would show up to this island unless they were paid. And paid well, and also let their families know exactly where they were going. White men at that. Yeah. Oh shit, I did it again. Sorry.
Hi, my name... Hi.
For the event, tomorrow. 6. Oh, yeah.
Man, I make myself...
Hi. First stop of the tour. This was on the top of the list. Hit up the D.
Bad.
Number 1. Rule number 2.
A pool full of coins? That's insane!
If you like this. Listen to me, buddy. Nowadays, with Algos running the show.
The video makes you want to hurl. Wait, did I somehow skip something? How did we miss that part? What the fuck?
Next. Listen to me, buddy. Nowadays, with Algos running the show. Before doing a trade, you always gotta test the waters. You know what I'm saying? That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is to never forget rule number 1. Do you want to know where to do so? At the Binance Liquidity Pool!
Whoa.
5% again today? Yes. Woo, let the bull party start. And have fun. Nice.
Ugh.
The launch pad. And
Sexy crypto boy. Oh, God.
that's where your password comes from?
Uh-huh.
You gotta take security more seriously, man.
Holly, coin. Buns are safu.
Come on, Connie. Everybody knows your passwords. If I stole you a coin every time you steal me a snack, I'd be rich by now. Did you already have lunch? The restaurant is closing in 30 minutes.
30 minutes? Let's go! The Crypto Restaurant. You're gonna love this, Christopher.
To the moon!
You little bot. Jim, any tables available?
Well, we can...
The book?
Okay, we saw this part.
The soda. The light. While you...
Man?
Sure.
Fantastic CryptoLand.
Hey, Connie, your interview with Ivan on Tech was awesome.
Let's go straight into the fantastic CryptoLand.
CryptoLand. Come to CryptoLand.
No. Is this a cameo from someone in the crypto community?
We got...
Blackwing Hackety says, do they really expect any cute programmer chicks to fall for this crap? It'll be 99% wannabe Chad Dude Bros and 0.1% Chad Dude Bros.
Gotta keep doing this, man.
Sure thing, Rick. Just hit me up. The Tron Studios. Influencers love doing their live streams there. We provide them the best equipment to make great, high-quality content.
It's about cryptocurrency. There's no way it's high-quality content. Believe me, I'm making content about cryptocurrency right now. It is not high quality.
What?
Delicious.
That's the Superman theme song they just stole.
Smart economy. Do you want to try? Here's some gas.
Whoa!
It's a vending machine.
Cool!
The future right in your hand.
You know, Connie, I think I'm falling in love with this place. It's so peaceful.
Peaceful? If it wasn't for those flying hackers.
Tucker White says, the existence of this video proves that either God has abandoned us or that we've outlived our usefulness. Either way. Funny. Marcus Drake says, this sounds like a great place for queer men with low standards and poor decision making.
I'm gonna...
There's better options. just use Grindr. Blackwing Hecate says, why does salty, numismatically inclined cousin sound familiar? Numismatically. I don't know what that word means. H. Baird says, do you buy stuff on the island with crypto or with real money? I'd imagine crypto. If you buy everything in crypto, then the increase in value of the crypto coin in real money wouldn't change the day-to-day price of things on the island. I used to live on the border of two countries with two different currencies, and new people would get confused by this all the time. Yeah, it doesn't make any practical sense. That's why cryptocurrency doesn't make sense as an actual currency. Its value fluctuates wildly. It's a speculative asset, not a currency.
Get you all one day.
What's the matter?
What's the Watch this.
And I understand that currency can also be a speculative asset. I understand that. But you know what I'm saying. There's a difference in the stability of the value of the two things by quite a large margin.
Bitcoin?
Holy smokes. This is mass adoption at its finest.
Yeah, well, I guess you can call it that. Oh, that's from the mini golf. Let's get you back home. Peer-to-peer electronic Bitcoin Cash. Fast, permissionless, low fees. 95,000 square meters of golf.
Wait, no, the fees for Bitcoin transactions are incredibly high. What do you mean they're low fees? You know how much it costs me to transfer money, like, even through something like PayPal? Very little. It costs a lot of money to do Bitcoin transactions. Rachology says, what's the betting all the staff on the island will be people trafficked in from somewhere and their passports kept from them? Oof. Too real.
Awesomeness.
Oh, yeah! That was fun.
Boy, we are in Crypto Beach, and fun is the norm here. Before you invest, study the best.
Back
and
to
what do we say when investors make the test? Let's make a deep dive so we can survive. We don't want to end like my Mount Gox friend, but enough of swim, let's go to the proof of work gym. You can work out, make the ladies pass out. Lift the aces, like you mine. That thanks to Bitmain, sweet friend of mine. But not everything is pretending. If you want a happy ending, you will need to combine body and mind. Never forget to read the best information you can get. Stop scrolling down, you are looking like a clown. If you want to be updated, CoinDesk is the best rated.
Wow. Digital newspaper?
I knew you would like it.
What? What do you mean it's a digital newspaper? It's a newspaper. It's on paper. What do you mean it's digital? What? Did you just print website articles into a paper? What? Cool Sage says, I'd like a soda, please. Certainly, that'll be right up when your transaction clears the blockchain in roughly an hour.
Green is important here. Eco-friendly, read. Individual liberty guaranteed.
Eco? Oh no. No. Nothing about this is eco-friendly, and just saying it doesn't make it so. Logarth says, it's digital in that you can hold it with your digits. Steve with a Q says, at least his inability to sing is masking the songwriter's incompetence. El Monado says, ah yes, a newspaper that's out of date every minute.
Got the keys of my wallet, where I hold CryptoLand tokens, 'cause this place...
Again, they just, like, stole the song from Greece and changed the words.
This is blockchainized. Get familiarized.
I don't wanna leave. I feel like it all. Crypto is in my chromosome. That's the place. Look at my face. I'm
Chromosome? Singular. Okay.
in the crypto space.
You're a running CryptoLand, German digital gang. Honey, crypto's all around the land. Come.
Dude, I don't even understand why they stole this song in particular. Do crypto bros like Greece? Like, I like Greece. But I'm like the furthest thing from a crypto bro, so...
Listen us some time. Honey, truly decentralized. Invest this paradise. All you need. Oh, yes, it's here.
Are you a good pilot? One of my favorite attractions here in Crypto Beach, the micronation of cryptocurrencies. You have it all. The founding father, the Game Boyers, the DeFi yield farmers compounding, the prisoners, Charlie, the Hodl Nodders about to take off, the Ethnicorn, the Bot Army, the Super Petro, the Proof of Keys. Let's go down there to Ponzi Square. Brrr, the influencers. Listen, here you go. Simple, one button. Just press it. You can see your balance in that panel. Which coin?
ETH.
I'll go with BTC. Don't cry, once I beat you, I'm lightning fast. 3, 2, 1, go!
Why?
Okay, boy, you beat me here, but I stood on the bowl. I'm the king. Run along for your dear life. Make a price go up.
Nakamoto's read the white paper climb.
Here's the part where they steal from Aladdin.
The moon, the bee, let's take a drink. Tea, the garden, meet me, Satoshi with the crazy bird surge. This is the Crypto Beach.
I'm exhausted. Cheers, Cryptopher.
Hey, Connie, did you expect this degree of engagement when designing CryptoLand?
Yes, because the engagement already existed. I knew a physical version of the cryptoverse would have high demand, and the key was to communicate it well to the space, you know?
So what was the reaction?
What was yours?
I thought it was pioneer, disruptive, and...
How is this disruptive? It's a shitty resort themed after fucking crypto.
Personally loved these things, but, I mean, in general, was it hard to convey the vision?
Not at all, because of our principles. We work with the best, Christopher, and this goes way beyond money. This is becoming the place to be.
Marcus Drake says, why would you call it Ponzi Square if you don't want people to think it's a scam? I know, right? Don't lean into the scam aspects of crypto if you want people to trust you.
Is that... You finally built the pyramid?
There is a bust. Small thing, but the bust is supposed to be Nakamoto, but the name is a pseudonym and nobody knows who made blockchain, so they made a bust of a random Japanese businessman next to Nakamoto's. BitConnect Memorial. This is my favorite part.
Hey, hey, hey! And boom!
It's an arcade themed after one of the most notorious crypto scams of all time.
I come from New York City, New York. I came here to connect a little bit.
The guy in the Pepe shirt hitting on the waitress, who definitely is not interested, is the most honest thing in this entire video.
You know, and have fun.
What was BitConnect? BitConnect was a Ponzi scheme where they were like, lend us your Bitcoin or your cryptocurrency. I don't know if it was just Bitcoin. And we'll promise you some insane return on investment. It was like percentage points per day, which is insanity. Impossible returns they were promising. And it turned out it was impossible. They were just doing a Ponzi scheme, also known as paying Peter to pay Paul, where they bring in investors. The investors put in money. They're not actually doing stuff with the money to make enough to pay back the investment with the interest they promised. So they bring in new investors. Those investors give them money. They give that money to the old investors along with their original money to make them think, oh, this is a real investment. They got all this money, but they didn't really earn any money. They just brought in new investors in order to pay the old ones. Now, you gotta pay the newer investors, so you gotta get even newer investors to pay back those investors. It's basically an infinite regress, and that's impossible in real life, so eventually it all falls apart. H. Baird says, if you want to hear more about this, The Polka King is a movie on Netflix that deals with kind of a silly Ponzi scheme, so I'd recommend that. I enjoyed that movie. It's not super serious or anything. It stars Jack Black, but it goes over... If you want to know what a Ponzi scheme is, it's based on a real Ponzi scheme that happened. The Polka King on Netflix. H. Baird says, if figured it out, they can get away with all the Disney copyrighted music because it's a psyop by Disney, in my opinion, to distract people from the poor rollout of the Star Wars Hotel. Mind blown. Pyromancer says, do you think he got a cut for this bit? No, probably not. Yeah, I saw Dan Harmon's doing an NFT cartoon for Fox. Yuck.
Coin.
Oh!
Plus token.
Ooh, that's a scam!
Oh my god. This must be a joke.
Hey, Christopher, check that out. I bet you haven't seen a pinball better than this one in your entire life. The world is not anymore like it used to be. No, no, no.
Oh, look at all these details.
Create an account. Deposit your money. Lock it up. Become rich. Involve family and friends. Check your balance.
I love these games.
Well, if you like these games, then you might want to try Carlos in New York and Ponzi Connect. While I kick Bernie Madoff's ass. Ring, ting, 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 ting.
Also just stealing music from Nintendo, famously litigious.
This is like the Disneyland of cryptos. I love BitConnect.
Oh, no, give me my wallet!
Are we 100% sure this isn't a Poe? 110%. Yes, we're going to be looking at their other stuff after this video, which is almost over.
No, my hardware wallet!
Are you okay?
Oh boy, it's almost like you shouldn't be able to hold all your money in one little USB drive. It's almost like we have better solutions for that, like online banking.
Yes, but he got my wallet.
Enough is enough. I'm gonna get him. Hey, darling. I know where we can get a 20% gain.
20%?
Or more. Let's take profits, baby. Before you go on free fall.
Ugh.
Oh no, he's flying away.
Stealing the Superman theme song again.
Forget about it. Bitcoin is dead.
He's dead.
Oh my god, thank you. By the way, I'm Bianca.
Christopher, nice to meet you again. Would you like to go for a walk?
Actually, I was thinking about taking a crypto kitty. Would you mind sharing?
I would love to.
And the best for last.
So, crypto nerds, come to our island and you'll fall in love and not be alone anymore. It's basically the pitch. Cool Sage says, am I to understand they're showcasing hackers as a feature of the island? Yeah, kind of confused messaging.
Can you see it?
Who couldn't? It's magical.
She looks like a wannabe shoe on head. Yeah.
Well, you are the first person I've shown it to.
Oh, God. They stole from the Beach Boys, too. I'm gonna go break my Pet Sounds record. It's copyright infringement. You can't just steal the Beach Boys song and make me have to skip over the credits, 'cause I don't want this video removed. Okay. So that's the video. That's the full version. We'll never have to watch it again, I assure you. We will never watch that again unless we have to for some reason. I can't predict the future, but I assure you that we're not going to watch that video again. Let's get into the other stuff, though, because these are their white papers and their Y papers, they call them. Ah, boy, where are we going to start with this? This is a map of the island. Again, it's off the coast of Fiji, as far as I understand. El Monado says, reminder not to use public Wi-Fi on Crypto Island. Yeah. Yep. Good idea. So let's take a look. What is this one? Infrastructure. This is their plans on infrastructure and how it's going to function on the island. Okay? I'm going to take the glasses off for this just because it'll be easier for me to read. Apologies. El Monado says... Oh, I read that one already. Sorry. So let's read how they plan on doing infrastructure on this island. Again, this island, to my understanding, currently has no infrastructure. It's just an island. So everything needs to be put in. Water, power, communication, as in telephones and internet connection, because of course they plan on having internet on the island. Probably fast internet, because it's supposed to be for crypto people who are very up on technology. Sanitation, yes. Plumbing, like as in like toiletry, toilets and stuff. Yeah, it's a whole thing. So let's see what their plans are. Power supply. Let's actually first we'll look at the general and scopes and stuff, and then we'll get into the different specifics. 1. General. Electrical service systems will comply with the following except where otherwise noted. A. Local government and authority regulations. B. Energy Fiji Limited regulations. C. The latest issue of the applicable Australian Electricity Authority standards. D. Good engineering practices and international standards where applicable. Where it's not applicable, though, I guess they're not going to apply those standards. I'm making a joke, not a claim. Nick says, what if this was just a stealth trailer for the next BioShock game? I wouldn't even be mad. That'd be hilarious. Scope of works. Let's see. Supply installation of prime-rated 415/240 volts 50 hertz diesel generators. B. Supply and installation of low-voltage main switchboards with ATS and synchronizing panels for generator inputs. Supply and installation of 415/240 volt to 11K volt 50 hertz setup transformers. Supply and installation, you get it, this is just all the equipment they need to bring to the island in order to do the basic hookups for power. So let's get into the actual specifics. The power supply for the development shall be generated on site via sized 415/240V 3-phase 50 Hz diesel generators. The generators shall be prime rated and be capable of running more than 24 hours before being switched on to the standby mode. The configuration of the generator shall be such that there is 100% redundancy at any time of operation. The generators shall also be synchronized to ensure that the generators are running efficiently and are not overloaded at any point in time. So again, as I said earlier, their plan is to power this with diesel generators, at least at first. The current estimation of the electrical load for the whole development in the region is 2 MVA. The overall load may vary once all the electrical loads have been determined during the final design stage. Rachology says, Fiji, you say? Oh god, what's this? Oh, how Fiji's impacted by climate change. Yeah. Interesting location for their island. Probably makes the real estate a little cheaper. Let's see, it's anticipated that 4x1 MVA 415 240 volt 3-phase generators be installed on site. All the generators will be wired and controlled as such that each generator shall be running for at least at an interval of 24 hours before coming to rest. So their plan is to run each generator for 24 hours before turning it off so it isn't running constantly, basically. Harbor freight generators? I don't know. They're just like diesel generators to my understanding. It's expected that during off-peak load, only 1 times 1,000 kVA generators will run to supply the requested loads. However, as the load increases during the peak hours, the second 100 kVA generator shall start and synchronize with the first generator. The other 2 generators shall act as a back power source. Upon 24 hours of operation, the 2 standby generators shall come on and take the load while the generator in operation cools down before shutting down. So again, they're going to be basically switching back and forth between generators, so they're not running any of them all the time, because that would wear and tear really badly on them. And it would also give opportunities for fixing things or whatever maintenance needs to be done on them. Refueling, because again, they're diesel generators. Logarth says, not to mention that the region gets them past that pesky question of age consent. Did I hear about the Indiana Education Censorship Bill? No, I didn't. 2 MVA is about 1.4 megawatts. I don't know electricity amounts. So it's, I mean, that's enough to power a flux capacitor, though. So that's cool. They should go back in time to before everyone knew that crypto was a scam. It'd probably be easier to sell the island. Wasn't this supposed to be eco-friendly? No, it's supposed to be, air quote, eco-friendly to make them feel better. Killjoy says, I am so sorry, and posts a link. Oh, it's the Indiana thing. Teachers must post lesson plans and curricular materials in advance. Sufficient time parental review. Parents can opt their child out from any part of the curriculum. Yep, nope, I'm already over that. That's fucked up. Jesus Christ. The electrical plant shall be located in a dedicated plant yard located near the marina along the LV and HV main switchboards. The relevant step-up transformer and diesel storage tank shall be part of the electrical plant yard. The diesel tank shall be suitably sized to hold 3 days of fuel supply for the continuous operation of the generators. So the actual supply of diesel, they're going to need to refuel every 3 days because they say the tank that they're planning on holding on the island is only going to be suitable for 3 days worth of fuel. So every 3 days, they have to have someone come in and bring 3 more days worth of fuel. And if for any reason, storms, floods, whatever weather issues, they don't get their shipment, I guess the power just shuts off, or maybe they have emergency stuff somewhere. It's essential that the generators are prime rated and suitable for coastline marine areas. The generators need to have appropriate marine grade anti-corrosion finish for protection against the rust, again, because they're going to have it near the marina, so it's going to not even be on the inland of the island, it's going to be on the coast, so it's going to be exposed to seawater constantly. The generators shall be capable of communicating with each other and have the necessary alarm notifications to notify the maintenance staff of any possible faults. The load requirements can only be confirmed during the detailing design phase where all heating, air conditioning, connected equipment, and number of lighting fixtures and GPOs required are already defined. In addition to this, other electrical loads such as lifts, pumps, and other sundry systems which need power supply shall be included. However, the sequence of operation and arrangements shall remain as noted above. Excessive Observer, thanks for 20 months. I don't remember if I said that. Oh, sorry, the flux capacitor needed 1.21 gigawatts. That's 1,000 1.4 megawatts. That's my bad. Sorry. Radiology says, higher rates of disease as temperatures rise, increasingly destructive storms, up to 1.7 million people in the region could be displaced by 2050, end quote. Perfect place to put crypto bros. There's a part about the Nazis in the education proposal. Gotta read it. On a Chud Watch day. I'm doing this right now. Logarth says, no expenses spared. Quiet One, thanks for gifting a sub. Smitty451, thanks for 5 months, says, oh goody, more crypto creeps. Hi, Hannah. Hello. Mainland power supply. It is anticipated that part of the island's facilities, such as the laundry... Oh, this is great. This is so good. It's anticipated that as part of the island's facilities, such as laundry, offices, marina, garbage storage rooms, etc., will be based on the mainland. So all the laundry for the island, the offices for the island, the marina, and garbage are all off-island. They are on the mainland. So in order to get the laundry done, you need to have your laundry sent to the mainland on a boat, washed, and then they'll bring it back, which is very eco-friendly, by the way. A dedicated plant yard will also be needed to provide the mainland-based facilities, and then it just goes over what they need with the mainland facilities. Future power supply connection to the island, so this is presumably what they're going to want to do when they want to get off the diesel generators. It is anticipated that the power supply for the island shall also be connected to the main EFL grid via underwater main cables when supply is available from the EFL grid. A dedicated HV switch gear room will be needed to provide on the mainland services plant. So again, eventually they plan on connecting it to the mainland power supply. I have doubts that'll ever happen, though I don't think this is going to get off the ground. Procagom says if they really wanted people to get invested, they should do nuclear. Come on, guys, bring on the future. Let me see if there's anything else in this particular one that we want to take a look at. Mostly I just wanted to talk about the diesel generators. They might have a thing about water that might be interesting. This is apparently how they're going to want to lay out the power grid. This is the island, and this is how close it is to the mainland, by the way. So they're planning on doing these underwater cables. Also, future sewer and water supply pipes that they're going to do underwater. So let's hope those never rupture and get all the crypto bro shit into the sea. So that's their plan. Power grid from the mainland over to the island. Eventually, after they're done with the diesel generators. Lily Lovestuff says, isn't there a boat that a bunch of crypto bros are already on right now that doesn't even let you have microwaves in your room? I heard about that. I'm not super sure. Deadman says, what if this is just a trap set by Chris Hansen to get all the crypto pedos in one place? What else? So that's just more technical schematics of how they're planning on doing the island. Telecommunications. Incoming telecommunications infrastructure cable. The island will be provisioned with a new and dedicated telecommunications infrastructure as there's no telecommunications service available on the island. So if it's cell phones and stuff, they need to build cell phone towers. If it's landline-based stuff, then they need to hook it up to the mainland. A new submarine fiber optic cable link will be laid from the existing Telecom Fiji Limited infrastructure on the mainland of, oh gosh, Nananu E-Cake Island. Sorry if I mispronounced that. These works will be undertaken by TFL in conjunction with their overseas partners. The same fiber optic cable will have the capacity to support other internet service providers like Vodafone Fiji Limited and Digicel Fiji Limited. This fiber link will be the primary source of telecommunication services to the island. As a secondary backup source of telecommunication services to the island, a microwave link will be provisional from the mainland. Or provisioned from the mainland, rather. A new 15 to 20 meter monopole tower will be constructed on the island, which shall accommodate the RF base stations of the different ISPs. Again, all of this is needed just to make the island habitable. Do you understand how this is not tenable? Even if they sold every plot of land on the island, which would be about $60 million, the island itself costs $12 million to buy from the government of Fiji. So there's $12 million out of that pot already. I don't know if you can furnish this island with all the needed infrastructure for the remaining money that they'll have. Can you do this for $48 million? I don't know. Kinda seems sketch to me. Zandil says crypto bros will have to ship their laundry back to their moms so they can wash it. Felix Night Owl says, can you use your crystal ball and look 20 years into the future and tell us if we're going to be able to make fun of all these bros for going along with these crypto NFT scams? Or are we going to regret our skepticism? I do not think we will regret our skepticism. Blockchain technology might be used in some reasonable way in the future in some specific area that I'm unfamiliar with, I don't think will be used for cryptocurrency or NFTs, at least not the kind of NFTs that we see crypto bros touting. Do I want to see a truly disgusting NFT? Let me take a look. Oh, no. Okay, so apparently this is a NFT based on George Floyd. Okay. I'm just trying to see if they have stuff for water, too. That's a giga yikes from you, dog. Yeah. Yep. This is just the layout of their communications room. Water treatment plant. So this is their plans for the water treatment plant. The water treatment plant... Oh, wait. Might have to go up. Domestic cold water. The main source of water on the island will be from seawater collection. As we all know, desalination is super cost effective. That's sarcasm. No, it's not. Desalination of water is incredibly energy intensive, and there's a reason we don't do it. Usually. The seawater will be pre-treated with via desalination plant. The pre-treated water will then be transferred to the primary storage tanks where the water will be treated via containerized water treatment plant before being distributed to the secondary holding tanks. Water will be distributed to the whole island from the secondary tanks. The lots along the ridge of the island will be fed by a pumped, pressurized water supply distribution network, and the resorts down close to the beach and over water will be fed via a pressurized gravity water supply distribution network. So, desalination is a thing. However, like I said, it's incredibly expensive, and it's finicky, and if it breaks down, then the island just doesn't have water, at least until they get other plumbing hooked up. I like that I'm talking about this like it's going to happen. I don't think it is, but we're talking hypothetically. Mike says, look at the second one. Oh, God. I hate people. I hate everyone on this fucking planet. Nick says, the people making the George Floyd and Etika NFTs are the trolls who screamed the N-word on Xbox Live, but in an adult body. Ugh. Sanitary plumbing. All waste from the resorts shall discharge into the main sewer pumping stations via gravity drainage system. The lots along the ridge of the island will discharge into a gravity drainage system that flows into the one main sewer pumping stations and WWTP. Each main sewer pumping station is connected in a series and finally discharging into the sewer collection chamber before being fed into the WWTP for treatment. WWTP stands for wastewater treatment plant, for those who don't know. The treated effluent is collected for irrigation. The irrigation piping network is a separate system that is distributed to different areas of the island that require irrigation. So they're going to clean the shit water and use it to irrigate stuff. Which, sure, fine. Quick cleanse. Funny. The water treatment plant shall be capable of treating pre-treated water from the desalination plant to meet Water Authority of Fiji's requirements and ready for human consumption. The water treatment plant shall contain a multiple-stage filtration process to remove particles and have a programmed automatic dosing system. So on top of all the telecommunication stuff and the electricity and the diesel and everything that they have to bring in, they also need to build a working desalination plant. Yeah. Yikes. Let me see, is there anything else? I don't know if there's anything in this particular document else that we need to take a look at. We can just look at their general, like... We can take a look at their, like, actual pitch. So that's technical stuff, but we can look at the pitch. This is their Y paper, which is a play on white paper. This is basically, why do they want to build a crypto bro island? Opening disclaimers. These disclaimers are so weird, I love it. So let's take a look at all these disclaimers. These are all disclaimers. Look at how many disclaimers there. There's 3 pages of disclaimers. Remember that scene in Willy Wonka where they have to sign disclaiming all liability? This is like that, but you don't get chocolate at the end, or a factory, whatever. Important notice. Please read this section and the following sections entitled Disclaimer of Liability. No representations and warranties, repercussions, and warranties by you. Cautionary note on the forward-looking statements, market and industry information, and no consent of other persons. No advice, no further information or update, restrictions on distribution and dissemination, no offer of securities or registration, and risks and uncertainties carefully. It's a lot of words for, we're about to make sure that you can't sue us when we fuck off with your money. Allegedly, in my opinion. Hypothetically. If you are in any doubts as to the actions you should take, you should consult your legal, financial, tax, or other professional advisors. The CryptoLander, King CryptoLander NFT tokens are not intended to constitute securities in any jurisdiction. This white paper does not constitute a prospectus or offer document of any sort and is not intended to constitute an offer of securities or a solicitation for investment in securities in any jurisdiction. So, this thing we want you to give us money for, we're not soliciting you to buy things that are securities, okay? It looks like that, but it's not. And that is just the first one. Yeah. The white paper does not constitute or form any part of any opinion on any advice to sell or any solicitation of any offer by the distributor vendor of the CryptoLander, King CryptoLander NFT tokens. The distributor to purchase any CryptoLander, King CryptoLander NFT tokens, nor shall it, or any part of it, nor the fact of its presentation form the basis of, or be relied upon in connection with any contract or investment decision. So again, we might be using this paper to try and convince you. It looks like we're using this paper to try and convince you to buy this stuff, but we are not, legally speaking. Okay. Cool. The distributor will be an affiliate of Sat Elite Limited, a company incorporated in the, Senegalese, with the company registration number CryptoLand, and will deploy proceeds of the sale of the CryptoLander, King CryptoLander NFT tokens to fund CryptoLand's business and operations. No person is bound to enter into any contract or binding legal commitment in relation to the sale and purchase of distribution free of charge of the CryptoLander, King CryptoLander NFT tokens, and no cryptocurrency or other forms of payment is to be accepted on the basis of this white paper. To the extent that this white paper refers to a sale and purchase, or purchase, air quotes, of the CryptoLander, King CryptoLander NFT tokens, such terms shall be deemed to be followed by the term or receipt free of charge and or for nil consideration, and the term purchaser shall be construed to include a person who received CryptoLander, King CryptoLander NFT tokens free of charge and or for nil consideration. So they're saying we're going to use the term purchase here and buyer, purchaser, but we don't really mean those terms because then we could get sued if we meant what we said. So we are going to say that, but we don't mean what we say. What lawyer wrote this? Oh my god. Okay. Any agreement as between the distributor and you as a purchaser air quotes presumably because they just said purchaser does not mean purchaser, even though they say purchaser is purchaser, even though it's not a purchaser, it's a purchaser. Any agreement between the distributor and you as a purchaser, and in relation to any sale and purchase of CryptoLand or King CryptoLand or NFT tokens as referred to in this white paper is to be governed only by a separate document setting out the terms and conditions. The terms of such agreement in this event of any inconsistencies between the terms in this white paper, the former shall prevail. So they're basically saying, hey, I'm not disrespecting lawyers. I love lawyers. I'm disrespecting the specific lawyer who wrote this big steaming pile of dog shit. I was very specific to say what lawyer wrote this. This lawyer. Not any other lawyer. I respect the hell out of lawyers. Okay. So, what they're saying here is, basically, we're going to make a lot of claims in this white paper. Don't consider any of the claims that we make in this white paper to be representative of the actual contract that we might make or agreement we might make. Oh, you were talking to chat? Fair. Any agreement you might make, there'd be a separate terms and conditions contract, and that would be the actual terms regardless of what this white paper says. So why am I reading the white paper? Everything you just said, everything in this is not... Whatever. You are not eligible and you are not to purchase any CryptoLand or King CryptoLand or NFT tokens in the CryptoLand NFT collection offering as referred to in this white paper if you are a citizen, resident, tax or otherwise, or green card holder of the United States of America. If you didn't understand what that just said, it said you are not allowed to purchase our NFTs of this island, your plot of land, if you are a citizen, resident, tax, or green card holder of the United States of America. If you go to the purchase page for the NFTs, I'm not kidding, this is hard to see, so let me zoom in. You have to check a box that says not only have you read the white paper, or the Y paper, even though the Y paper says none of that is legally binding, and none of it can be held to account. You have to check a box that says, I'm not a U.S. citizen. I get the feeling, in my opinion, that they do not want to face any possible investigation by United States financial authorities who have a very long arm. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what's going on. I love this so far. This is so good. They don't want to encounter the SEC or IRS. Yeah, that's my hypothesis. Yes. Overthought says no one fucks with the IRS, not even these guys. True. So bad news, fans. If you're in the States or resident, a green card holder, or you are paying taxes in the United States for some reason, you can't buy this. What if someone lies, though? Then they'll disclaim liability and say, we said if you're from the United States, you can't do this. I don't know how well that would work, but that's their attempt, I would guess. Deadman says, is this a scam from Kent Hovind? I think Kent Hovind is a little more competent than this. People actually gave money to Kent Hovind. Dahlia Vayani says, I want to know what they'd think about sovereign citizens getting in. Bittergrin says, are there even enough crypto bros outside the US to make this scam worthwhile? They only need 60. 59, I guess. They already sold one. Procagom says, that was your sickest burn. KBS says, important, and posts a link. Oh, it's when the Joker didn't want to fuck with the IRS. I can't play it. I can't play it. Warner Brothers, and it's 20 seconds long. Sorry. Believe me, I wish I could play little clips like that too, but 5 seconds, maybe 10 seconds, okay. 20 seconds, pushing it. H. Baird says, this may be a FATCA thing, Foreign Accounts Trade Compliance Act. It regulates foreign accounts for American citizens. It was meant to stop rich people from hiding money overseas, but it ended up screwing over U.S. expats. Gotcha. No regulatory authority has examined or approved any of the information set out in this white paper. No such action has been or will be taken under the laws, regulatory requirements, or rules of any jurisdiction. Let me reread that, because that's important. No regulatory authority has examined or approved any of the information set out in this white paper. No such action has been taken or will be taken under the laws, regulations, requirements, or rules of any jurisdiction. We had no one look at this, and we refuse to let anyone look at this. We will not be complying with any financial regulation of any jurisdiction on Earth. Fuck you. I love it. This is too good. This is so good. Oh my god. Okay. The publication, distribution, or dissemination of this white paper does not imply that the applicable laws, regulatory requirements, or rules have been complied with. You know, in fairness, I didn't assume it did, to be fair, so, right on. There are risks and uncertainties associated with CryptoLand and or the distributor and their respective businesses and operations. The CryptoLander / King CryptoLander NFT tokens and the CryptoLand NFT collection offering each is referred to in this white paper. This white paper, any part thereof, and any copy thereof must not be taken or transmitted to any country where distribution or dissemination of this white paper is prohibited or restricted. What countries is it illegal to distribute white papers for crypto stuff? North Korea? China? That makes sense. Yeah, China banned, did China ban cryptocurrency? That'd honestly be super based of China, and I don't like China. Anyway. They did. That's good. No part of this white paper is to be reproduced or disseminated without including this section and the following sections entitled Disclaimer of Liability, No Representations and Warranties by you, blah, 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 blah. Basically, if you're going to distribute this paper, you need to do so with the disclaimers, which makes sense. Disclaimer of liability to the maximum extent permitted by the applicable laws, regulations, and rules. I thought you weren't gonna try and conform to any laws, regulations, and rules of any territory. You just said it. To the maximum extent permitted by any of the applicable laws, regulations, and rules, CryptoLand and or the distributor shall not be liable for any indirect, special, incidental, consequential, or other losses of any kind in tort, contract, or otherwise, including but not limited to loss of revenue, income, or profits, and a loss of use or data arising out of or in connection with any acceptance of or reliance on this white paper or any part thereof. They're disclaiming liability for absolutely any hypothetical thing that could happen to you negatively financially because of their claims, basically. CryptoLand and or the distributor do not make or purport to make, hereby disclaim any representation, warranty, or undertaking. Oh, this is funny, actually. Because Crypto King, or King CryptoLand, is, they copied, or rather, sorry, I'll zoom in on this. They clearly went through the document and did a control replace on King and capitalized it. Because if you go down to this, it says, where is it? If you look at undertaking, It also capitalized the K in the middle of the word undertaking. Proofreading. It's fundamental. Just saying. In any form whatsoever to any entity or person, including any representation, warranty, or undertaking in relation to the truth, accuracy, and completeness of any of the information set up in this white paper. By accepting or accepting possession of any information in this white paper or such thereof, as the case may be, you represent and warrant to CryptoLand and or distributors as follows. You agree and acknowledge that the CryptoLand or King CryptoLand or NFT tokens do not constitute securities in any form in any jurisdiction. Why am I giving you money for them then? You agree and acknowledge that this white paper does not constitute a prospectus, blah, blah, blah. You're just agreeing to all the things they already stated. Cautionary note on forward-looking statements. So forward-looking statements are a thing when you're making claims about investments. This is a real thing. It's basically so an investment firm or whoever is offering you some sort of potential investment, which I'm not necessarily saying this is, as their disclaimer says it's not. Winky face. Forward-looking statements, you can't necessarily sue someone for saying, we believe that this has a potential opportunity to grow X% over the next 5 years in value. That's a forward-looking statement, so you can't necessarily, as long as they're couching these statements correctly and making sure you understand, hey, you know, this is not necessarily for sure, it's an investment, there are risks involved, there's a downside as well as a potential upside. You can't sue them and say, well, they said they might in 5 years be this, but it wasn't, so I want to sue them. That's, you know. Looking, yeah, it's supposed to be all caps, but again, the king replace and search thing fucked up this word too. Which is funny. Seems like no one proofread this at a certain point. They just put it out. All statements contained in this white paper, statements made in the press, releases, or any place accessible by the public, and oral statements that may be made by CryptoLand, another distributor, and or their respective distributors, executive officers, or employees acting on behalf of CryptoLand or the distributor, as the case may be, that are not statements of historical fact constitute forward-looking statements. So they're saying, literally anything we say that is not about the past is a forward-looking statement, and therefore you cannot sue us for any claims we make at any time. That's my understanding of this statement. That's why you find your place, you find quote king. Yeah. Weird that they didn't know how to do that. Nick says, guess they don't know what find the whole world only fucking means. I see what you did there. Cute. Some of these statements can be identified by forward-looking terms such as aim, target, anticipate, believe, could, estimate, expect, if, intend, may, plan, possible, probable, project, should, would, will, or other similar terms. Again, couching their claims within statements that make it okay to say these things legally speaking. However, these terms are not the exclusive means of identifying forward-looking statements. All statements regarding CryptoLand and or the distributor's financial position, business strategies, plans, and prospectus and future projects in the industry which CryptoLand and or the distributor is in are forward-looking statements. So again, any claim they make that is not about the past is a forward-looking statement by their definitions. These forward-looking statements, again, the king, that's funny, including but not limited to statements as to CryptoLand's and or the distributor's revenue and profitability prospects, future plans, and other expected industry trends and other matters discussed in this white paper regarding CryptoLand and or the distributors are matters that are not historic fact, but only predictions. Protective language, yes. Those forward-looking statements involve known and unknown risks, uncertainties, and other factors that may cause the actual future results, performance, or achievements of CryptoLand and or the distributor to be materially different from any future results, performance, or achievements expected, blah, 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 blah. These factors include, amongst others, changes in political, social, and economic and stock or cryptocurrency market conditions, and the regulatory environment in the countries in which CryptoLand and or the distributor conducts its respective businesses and operations. Basically, they're saying it's not our fault if they outlaw crypto. It's not our fault if in some way your investment is harmed by new laws that put restrictions or regulations on crypto. The risk that CryptoLand and or the distributors may be unable to execute or implement their respective business strategies and future plans. This one's important. They're basically saying, if you give us money and we can't follow through, you accept that risk. That is on you, not us. That is on you. That's an important one. Interesting that that's B, not A. Seems like you'd put that at A. C, changes in interest rates and or exchange rates of fiat currencies and cryptocurrencies. I believe they are planning on raising interest rates sometime in the next year, supposedly, in the US. Changes in the anticipated growth strategies and expected internal growth of CryptoLand and or the distributor. Changes in the availability and fees payable to the CryptoLand and or distributor in connection with their respective businesses and operations. Changes in the availability and salaries of employees who are required by CryptoLand and or the distributor to operate their respective businesses and operations. So if they can't find employees or pay them well, they're not responsible for money you lose on that, I guess. Changes in preference of customers of CryptoLand and or the distributor. Basically, if a bunch of people just start hating us, don't sue us. Changes in competitive conditions under which CryptoLand and or distributors operate. Basically, if someone else makes a shitty crypto bro island, don't blame us that you're not a investment, not a securities, value went down. Changes in the future capital needs of CryptoLand and or the distributors and availability of financing and capital to fund such needs. If we run out of money, you can't sue us. War or acts of international or domestic terrorism. If someone nukes CryptoLand, don't blame us. Occurrences of catastrophic events, natural disasters, acts of God that affect the business and or operations of CryptoLand. So tropical storms, natural disasters, climate change, can't blame them. Excuse me. Other factors beyond the control of CryptoLand and or the distributor, and any risk and uncertainties associated with CryptoLand and or the distributor and their businesses and operations, the CryptoLander, King CryptoLander, NFT tokens, the CryptoLand NFT collection offering, blah, 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 blah. You get it. Let's get into the actual thing. I think we get it. We get it. They're disclaiming all responsibility. They're also saying they're not giving you any advice, etc., and that there are risks and they take no liability. Chapter 1, mission statement. Let me see how big this is on screen. I can make that a little bigger. How's that? That's pretty good. Chapter 1, mission statement. Quote, be part of the world's first crypto island. We're building the #1 crypto destination on Earth, which is easy to do since, to my knowledge, there are no others. A crypto paradise where the community can surround themselves with other like-minded individuals. A powerful ecosystem for crypto enthusiasts to thrive. Hashtag crypto ethos. If I see a hashtag in your investment, I know this is not an investment prospectus, as they are disclaiming that it is, so it's not legally. But let's say hypothetically, in a complete non sequitur, I was looking at an investment prospectus and they had a fucking hashtag in it. Table of contents. Chapter 2, Executive Summary. CryptoLand is the world's first private crypto island designed to enjoy a first-class crypto lifestyle, and it's composed of the following core elements. Again, remember, all of these claims, they have disclaimed liability if any of these claims are false. So these are not statements that they are saying are definitely true. These are hypothetical statements, I guess. I don't even know what that means in this context. CryptoLand Bay. Located on the northern half of CryptoLand Island, it comprises a magical crypto-themed environment where the community will find the Crypto Beach, co-working hub. There's that King issue again where they did the search and replace. Hub, CryptoLand's luxury resort, restaurants, shops, and endless other amenities. A top destination for all crypto enthusiasts who have luxurious, immersive, crypto-centric experiences. Excuse me. House of DAO, an exclusive crypto co-working and co-living space that brings together the brightest minds in blockchain and cryptocurrency, which again is that working area we saw in the animation. The Blockchain Hills, CryptoLand's residential area is the most exclusive and private place with outstanding views of the Bay of CryptoLand. CryptoLanders can own a piece of this privileged land, which comes with unique advantages such as being a member of the Vladimir Club, among many others. Chapter 3. Why? I feel this title too much. Why? The booming of the crypto space has created a truly global, growing wave of crypto enthusiasts who want to connect with other like-minded individuals, not only digitally, but also in real life. So this leads to an important question. Where should we go? There is no convincing answer to that question, and that's a big problem because there's a burning desire for places to get together and share our passion. So creating a reference destination where to always find the community becomes necessary. Never have we seen any project truly attempt to create a place exclusively dedicated to catering to the needs of the community beyond technology. So we're building that. An oasis made by crypto enthusiasts for crypto enthusiasts. Oh boy, I wonder why that hasn't happened before. Chapter 4, CryptoLand. CryptoLand is the world's first private crypto island, an international hub for the community to live, work, and relax. It's a physical representation of a thriving crypto space, a parallel, real-world ecosystem where everything is crypto-themed. CryptoLanders can hear, see, touch, eat, and smell crypto all day long. I don't want to smell what crypto smells like. Oh boy. CryptoLand has 3 core areas. CryptoLand Bay, House of DAO, the Blockchain Hills. CryptoLand Bay, a magical crypto-themed environment where the community will enjoy a variety of awesome activities and amenities. Mike Mack says, so a cult? Not a claim I have made. That is a claim someone in chat has made in their opinion. Narnindia Owl says, I'm not into the Rem Lazar reboot. Bubble Homestead says, that smell is not crypto. Zandil says, seeing how NFTs went, I expect GameStop and Ubisoft to announce their own crypto islands in the coming months. Raven says, I don't know if anyone has been to the big malls who have their own streets, and they're called things like Credit Card Avenue. This kind of thing screams late-stage capitalism. Ew. No, I've not heard of that. Hannah trying so hard not to get sued. If this video were a white paper, it would have a longer disclaimer section than this white paper. The Crypto Beach says, the most exciting and fun beach will make you want to take your eyes off your portfolio. There, you will find the following. Seriously though, these people already sent a cease and desist to someone who was also covering them. I don't believe that cease and desist is actionable in any way, but, you know, I'm covering my ass. Why not? If they want to try and do stuff to me, that's fine. I've been on YouTube 10 years. I've dealt with scarier people than a bunch of fucking crypto nerds. I'm fine. I know how to make sure I don't, I'm not liable. I'm not liable for anything on this stream. I disclaim all liability. That's how it works, right? They seem to think so. The moon climbing wall. Climb as high as Bitcoin on its way to the moon and beyond whenever you want. So it's like a rock climbing wall that it looks like maybe 2 people can go on at once. Cool. Nick says they can't sue you without your consent. That's what Marcel says. Altered Rin says, in my humble opinion as a chatter, this is a scam or disaster waiting to happen. I share your opinion as my opinion, which is definitely an opinion and not a statement of fact about this project. Not committing libel is so fun. Sorry, slander. In libel, it's print if it's libel. Deep Dive. CryptoLand's Water Center offers a variety of activities. Dive deep into the sea to find hidden gems. Ride the jet skis like you ride the markets. And take boat trips to see the whales. So, you know, typical island resort stuff. Go diving, and they'll presumably, a lot of places who do diving. What you did wasn't libel. I know. I was just making a joke. Neither of us is doing libel or slander, to be clear. they'll put stuff down there for you to dive and look at. So presumably they'd put these props and stuff. Bloodwine says, Hannah, on her throne of Cristiano Brothers skulls, you dare sue me? I really don't want to go through that again. I'm trying to be very careful. I don't ever want to be in a lawsuit again. It's such a pain in the ass. It was not fun last time. It was very stressful. Blockchainstein. A miniature of the cryptosphere, a super detailed racing track. Race with your favorite coin as good as you shill it. Ew. The bull run. Hodl on your dear life until Bitcoin hits 1 million. So it's a mechanical bull themed after crypto stuff. Blockchain bar, the coolest overwater bar to enjoy some drinks like a true Chad. This financial not a prospectus just literally used the word Chad unironically. Good lord. With fantastic views over the crypto beach. I fought Pirate Guy during the last lawsuit. I can take on someone who spends all their time trading fake coins on a computer, okay? Pirate Guy was scary. He was legit insane. Is this supposed to be a VR thing? No, this is a real physical island they are planning on building. Tube Man with 100 bits says, you see people will put their money into dumb stuff like this, but when I want to create an island commune to worship a pagan sex god, they call it a cult, and I get put on a watch list. Who was Pirate Guy? So back in the day, Jake and I did, when we were doing TBR more often, we did a lot of movie reviews, Christian movie reviews, and this company who'd made a lot of Christian movies, the Cristiano Brothers, were giving false DMCAs to our videos. We were completely within fair use. This was when copyright stuff. Yeah, Baja's doing hydrate. I'm very smacky, sorry. So, that was when copyright stuff on YouTube was really, really bad. It's actually gotten better in recent years. At least in my experience. Especially after a lot of lawsuits. Our lawsuit, Ethan Klein's lawsuit, H3H3, you know, a lot of lawsuits happened and YouTube chilled out a bit. And so did companies when they started realizing that creators would start to hit back on stuff like that, on false DMCAs. And also precedent was set with the H3H3 thing a little bit, so that's nice. So anyway, they kept taking down our videos, and we were really, really frustrated. So we started basically a 3-strike policy or something. I don't remember, but it was if you give us 3 false DMCAs, we are going to sue you. So they took down videos, and then we made a video that wasn't even a review of their movie. We used no footage of their movie. We only were talking about in front of a camera, us dealing with it, and they struck it down. So we were like, all right. We got money together, we talked to a lawyer, and we served them with a lawsuit. So that went on for a while. We spent a ridiculous amount of money on that lawsuit that was kindly donated by so many of our fans and other people who wanted to preserve fair use on YouTube. And honestly, even though the lawsuit ended up in a settlement, which we didn't want to do, to be clear, we didn't want to do a settlement, but it was just, we were burning in that lawsuit through everyone's like donated money so quickly just because of how much the lawsuit was costing. We didn't think we could sustain it for as long as it would take to actually finish out the lawsuit. So we ended up in a settlement where basically they couldn't ever DMCA us without good reason, and if they did, they would owe us a bunch of money. Still, I think us, along with a lot of other people at the time who were doing lawsuits, sent a message that, hey, fuck around with false DMCAs, find out. And the reason that Pirate Guy was involved was he was their, like, manager for the Cristiano Brothers. He was the guy actually doing the DMCAs, and he was legitimately, I think, something was wrong with him mentally. Like, he was weird. It was awful dealing with him. The stuff I sent to the lawyer was mostly conversations I had with this guy. It was ridiculous. He was nuts. And he was also selling, like, in my opinion, scammy stuff on his, like, Facebook page. It was ridiculous. So that was dealt with, and I never want to deal with another lawsuit again. Ever. It's dog shit. I'll do it if I have to, but I do not want to. Tube Man says, you see people who put money into dumb stuff like this, but when I want to create an island commune to worship a pagan sex god, they call it a cult, and I put on a watch list. Princess Amelia says, I honestly sounds like they could make money off this if they put a hotel there and made it a crypto resort. I can't imagine anyone wanting to actually live in this place. They're also doing a resort, or want to do a resort. Strumbling for Wi-Fi says, what do you think would be the Ray Comfort fruit basket equivalent of what these crypto bros would be? I don't know, they could send me a Bitcoin and I'll sell it immediately and probably actually invest it in something real. Yeah, Pirate Guy was from another country. I don't remember exactly where. Oh, he's called Pirate Guy, by the way, because he dressed like a pirate all the time. He dressed like a pirate all the time. Which is fine, I don't care, but that's why we called him Pirate Guy. And we found it funny. Anyway, back on topic. The BitConnect Memorial, the Las Vegas of CryptoLand, a tribute to the most notorious of crypto scams. Not a tribute to the victims of the BitConnect scam. A tribute to the most notorious of crypto scams. Makes sense. Raven says, I'm currently wrapped up in a case with unemployment about something that was absolutely not my fault, and it's been uber stressful. I'm really sorry to hear that. A game center filled with recreational activities such as arcade games, pool, air hockey, and a bar, even a dance floor. It's all in fun. I don't even know what that means. This is their mock-up of what it is. It's shaped like a pyramid, because pyramid schemes. Get it? Which is funny, because the guy was running a Ponzi scheme. Not a pyramid scheme, to my understanding, but maybe it was both. I don't know. Walk of Fame, a crypto promenade where you'll find coins with the names of the most influential and renowned figures in space. The only promenade I want to hear about is the one on Deep Space Nine. The POW Gym, a world-class gym for all the crypto athletes. There's an asterisk. CryptoLand is always looking to add new and exciting activities and will be in constant evolution to ensure there will never be a dull moment on the coolest island in the world. Asterisk. If you are a project wishing to sponsor a space in CryptoLand, please contact us at their contact thing on their website, which is public, so. You thought Ponzi's and MLMs were subsets of pyramid schemes? MLMs are, Ponzi schemes are a different thing. They are not mutually exclusive. You could have something that is both a Ponzi scheme and a pyramid scheme, but a Ponzi scheme doesn't have to be a pyramid scheme. At least to my understanding. A Ponzi scheme, well, a Ponzi scheme does not require you to recruit people, is the issue. You do need to continually have more and more investors to pay the previous investors, though. So I guess I could see how that could be under a pyramid scheme. I guess I'm probably wrong. That's fair. The Working Hub, the ultimate place to work remotely while staying productive in a creative environment. The Working Hub is also designed to celebrate big conferences, hackathons, and networking meetups. How did they not notice this? This place will host top-level crypto events and become a leading digital business location. The Resort, the first crypto-themed... Why is my mouth so smacky? I keep drinking water. I apologize. I'm talking so much when I'm reading this. It's just drying my mouth out real quick, I think. The first crypto-themed resort in the world, a luxurious destination perfect for blockchain enthusiasts and digital nomads. Digital nomads. With the capacity to make 300 guests feel at home. It's not a particularly high-capacity resort, is it? 300 guests? CryptoLand's high-end villas are located both hillside and over water, providing visitors with the most stunning views and the most splendid experience. There are different accommodation options depending on the needs and preferences of every guest, each always ensuring the most comfortable and unforgettable stay. Just in this image, I don't know if you could fit 600. I guess if they're all around the island, maybe? I don't know. Hydrate. H. Baird says, I feel the need to point out the word crypto is ancient Greek for hidden, making a lot of these names much funnier. So let's see, in this image alone, again, this is just a mock-up, but let's take a look at the mock-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41. I see about 50 to 60 just in this image. So I don't know how they're going to fit 300. But again, it's a mock-up, probably not to scale. Raven says, I'm sure you've heard about the woman who's selling her farts for like $1,000 each jar. I just can't imagine being as morally bankrupt as to do that or run schemes. The fact that these goofballs made a monument to a scheme says a lot about the way they view the world. If some crazy person wanted to pay me to fart in a jar and send it to them, I will send them a fart jar. I will send them a fart jar. She stopped anyway. I think she had some health-related issues to the diet. Selling farts is more ethical than crypto? True. She's selling them as NFTs? Okay. I don't agree with that. Crypto restaurants. CryptoLand's exquisite restaurants provide visitors with a menu that will send them on a crypto journey while they enjoy the most delicious organic, local, and international ingredients, all cooked and served to ensure the utmost gourmet experience for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The spa. CryptoLand spa. Wait, they said restaurants. They only showed one restaurant. I guess they'll have multiple, though. CryptoLand Spa is a place for serenity and comfort. It is created to soothe the mind and relax the body. It offers unique holistic treatments in the most exquisite location, far from the liveliness of the crypto beach and nestled between the ocean and the lush jungle. The spa also has a yoga studio to practice and meditate, hearing only the sounds of nature. Indy Owl says NFTs equals nice fart things. The Bull Market, a micro mall with shops, a supermarket, and other services, perfect for visitors and residents to find everything they might need and more. House of DAO. The House of DAO is an exclusive crypto co-working and co-living space that brings together the brightest minds in blockchain and cryptocurrency. A place envisioned for mid-term stays with its own incubator, accommodation, and many other amazing facilities and amenities. So this is a little more zoomed in. I assume this is more to scale. I don't know how to scale this is, but it's I'm guessing supposed to be. Honest Noir says, I want this to happen just so it can crash and burn. Oh, I agree. I want them to buy this island. I want them to start construction. Do you know how much I enjoyed the Fire Festival documentaries? The documentary on this thing's gonna be lit. So there we have more hotel rooms and stuff. There are staff facilities right there, though. There you go. How far along is this? They haven't even bought the island yet, as far as I know. The island is still for sale by Fiji for $12 million. The Blockchain Hills, the jewel of CryptoLand, and you can own a piece of it. Located. Oh my god, did they not proofread this? Located on the mountain's crest. I think my middle school papers I took more care to proofread than they did in this financial, not a prospectus. Blackwing Hecate says, only the sounds of the jungle and air conditioning systems and other dude bros bragging and. Located on the mountain's crest, CryptoLand's exclusive residential area is an oasis of privacy. Cool Sage, thanks for 100 bits. With 360-degree views all over CryptoLand from sunrise to sunset, this is the place to secure your spot if you want a part of CryptoLand to be yours. Featuring multiple members-only facilities such as the private marina. Again, I believe they said in the other document that the marina was going to be on the mainland. So you would have to take a boat to the mainland to get to your boat at the marina. That's my understanding. Could be wrong. Cool Sage says, well, you know what they say about real estate, Hannah. Location. Private Beach and the exclusive Vladimir Club, the blockchain hills will become one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in the world. That's definitely a forward-looking statement. Interesting, though, they said will. They said no matter what, it's a forward-looking statement, but that language doesn't sound very forward-looking in my opinion. The blockchain hills will become one of the most sought-after neighborhoods in the world. Will doesn't sound very forward-looking to me. It sounds like a promise, though it's not. It is not. Cool Sage says, well, you know what they say about real estate. I read that one, sorry. CryptoLand's location, Fiji. Why Fiji? Fiji is a small nation in the South Pacific Ocean with some combined advantages that make it perfect to host CryptoLand. The reasons that led to the conclusion that Fiji is the best place are: heaven. Fiji is one of the best sunshiny tropical paradises on the planet with good weather mostly all year. A hidden gem that is perfect for going on an exciting getaway or to get established for the long term. Stability. Fiji is a very safe and stable country that is considered one of the most forward-looking nations in the South Pacific region. Friendly law. In Fiji, foreign individuals and business entities can truly own land instead of typical long-term leases offered for foreigners in other countries. This is one of the key factors that makes Fiji a superior destination. Entrepreneurship. Fiji is looking forward to expanding its economy and tapping into new sectors, as well as supporting entrepreneurs with innovative projects. Through investment, Fiji, the agency for investment and trade promotion in the country, they assist foreign investors with guidance and other matters. Fijians. Fijian people are amongst the most welcoming and nice in the world. They have a kind nature and amazing and very interesting culture. Strategic location. Fiji is situated between America and Asia, in a prime spot for receiving global traffic from all sorts of crypto-landers. Additionally, it also has great international flight connectivity due to its location. Internet. Most islands do not have a very reliable high-speed internet, but CryptoLand does. Presumably will, because again, they haven't bought the island or built anything on it. This wording, in my opinion, sounds like it implies that they already have this island and it hooked up to the internet, even though neither of those things are true to my knowledge. Tea with Goblins with 100-bit says, F's in chat for the poor local Fijians who are going to have to deal with the sudden influx of insufferable crypto pros. Yeah. It will have fiber optic, ultra-high-speed internet in every room and every corner of CryptoLand. A must. CryptoLand Island. Nananu Ikake. Cake. Ikake. Cake. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's the name of the island as it currently stands, apparently. Private island for sale. $12 million. It's currently still for sale according to Private Islands Incorporated. This is what it looks like. IRL. Honestly, it looks smaller than... I would need something for scale, but to me it looks smaller than their mock-ups, if I'm being honest. I don't know how they plan to, like, build what they're saying they're going to build on this. It looks like it already has at least a house on it. So that's nice. The Nananui Kake is a lie. Funny. But yeah, see, these other ones say sold. So if this island was sold, I don't know how often this website updates. However, it appears that it is still available. 600 acres is how big the island is. Oh, look, they actually have a video. Let's take a look. Where'd I put my headphones? Is it inhabited? No. It's for sale. There's no one on it, other than the people who might be living there now. I'm gonna mute it, just because I don't know what the music situation is here. Okay, honestly, it's bigger than I thought. No, that's fine. I'm surprised they're selling it for 12 million. It seems like it'd be more than that. Oh, that's a different island? Oh, it is. You're right. That's the wrong one. This is the one. Sorry. Okay, yeah, that's more the size that I gathered from the pictures. Does that have music too? Yeah. This isn't helpful. This isn't helpful at all. Yeah, okay. When you get the perspective and you see how big the house is on the island, how are they gonna fit 60 different... Not to mention the hotel. I don't think this looks big enough. Again, this is all just my speculation and opinion. But look, that's how big one house is on the island. How are they gonna fit everything they want on here? They're gonna have to deforest the whole island. Yeah, each lot is supposed to be an acre. I don't know. It's a nice looking island. If you're a rich asshole who wants to buy a private island, I guess go do it. So you've got a house on it already, so that's nice. The animation made it seem bigger, I think. Anyway. The private island where CryptoLand will be developed is called Nananu Ikake. It's located north of the main island of Viti Levu, and it's only 30 minutes by seaplane to Fiji's international airport. Chapter 6, NFT. Tea with Goblin says, this is going to be another Fire Festival fiasco, only with NFT dipshits instead of rich hipsters. In any case, that Fallout is going to be delicious Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. Princess Amelia says, deforest an entire island because, you know, environmentally friendly. NFT. Be part of the world's #1 crypto destination. Get your share of the blockchain hills, the most exclusive area of CryptoLand. Introducing CryptoLanders, our 10K NFT collection. They're selling just, like, picture NFTs as well. Princess Amelia says, deforest an entire oh, I read that one. Sorry. From the collection, 60 ultra-rare ones are King CryptoLanders, and you get one for every parcel you acquire. There are only 60 parcels available. According to the Wikipedia, the island is 600 acres. Thrashmeo says, housing like the Jetsons. It's all make-believe. May as well aim for the sky. So, here's what you get if you... Oh, God. If you buy a King CryptoLander... Well, I'll do the CryptoLander first. If you just buy a regular CryptoLander NFT, you get membership to the Vladimir Club Creative Design. Vladimir Club Creative Design. I don't know what that means. Are you going to help design it? Everyone who owns one of your NFTs? Deadman says they may have to deforest the island, but there will be NFTs of trees everywhere. Vladimir Club voting power. If you buy a King CryptoLander one, which includes, to my understanding, the plot of land, so about $1 million in dollars. 1 acre parcel on the blockchain hills, private beach access, coin in the Walk of Fame, and a private marina. NFT Benefits. This exclusive club is for CryptoLander NFT holders only. It's the perfect place for networking with other CryptoLanders. Have some drinks and enjoy the crypto VIP experience in a privileged location. CryptoLanders will also enjoy exclusive access to the virtual Vladimir Club, a private Discord server where members can be connected and interact with other members whenever they want and wherever they are. Oh boy, I love spending a bunch of money on an NFT so I can join a Discord server. Both CryptoLanders and King CryptoLanders are exclusive members of the club as long as they hold the NFT. So if someone steals your NFT, you're no longer a club member, I guess. Vladimir Club Creative Design. This is a community-oriented project, and we want CryptoLanders to be able to participate in the creative design of the exclusive private club. This will be done through the virtual Vladimir Club. Vladimir Club voting power. All 10K CryptoLander NFT holders will have voting power through the club's Discord channel to decide over the club's ongoing operations and future endeavors. How in the hell is this not money laundering? You'd have to ask a lawyer. I don't know the answer to that question. And I am also not making any sort of claim about this being money laundering. I would never make such a claim. Tried my best. Exclusive 1-acre parcel on the blockchain hills. Own a full parcel of the most exclusive site of CryptoLand. This is one of the most scarce lands in the world. Parcels in the blockchain hills are freehold, the best property title that exists. It can be held in perpetuity or resold at any time. Parcels are 1 acre each and will come with access to basic infrastructure, electricity, water, fiber optic internet, sewage and roads, development potential, which is something you have with any property you own, access to all of CryptoLand's facilities. More than one parcel can be acquired and combined to create larger plots. Your parcel, your choice. Hodl it, biddle it. Oh, God. To enjoy it for yourself or for rent, flip it. It's up to you. Private beach access. King CryptoLanders will have access to a tropical white sand beach with turquoise water and full privacy. Walk of Fame. Those who acquire 2 or more parcels will be featured in the iconic CryptoLand's Walk of Fame with a personalized embedded coin. They'll be free to engrave whatever they want and will be starred along with other influential figures of the crypto space. H. Baird says, so if someone dies and doesn't give the password to their digital NFT wallet to anyone else, does the parcel just stay empty forever? I don't know. I honestly don't. Not much privacy on an island that small, but okay. I would tend to agree. Not quite a private island once 60 other people buy property on it with you, is it? Those who acquire 3 or more parcels will be granted a berth on the private marina to moor their boat or yacht at all times. You gotta buy 3 plots of land in order to park your boat. Audis Noir says the flag of CryptoLand should be a toilet with money being tossed into it. NFT rights. All NFT come with ownership and commercial usage rights given the consumer over their NFT. A 5% fee from the secondary sales will be used to sweep the floor price of CryptoLanders NFT and towards CryptoLand's development and ongoing operations. So basically, if you buy an NFT and sell it, they get a 5% cut of whatever you sell it for. Fair distribution. We have restricted ourselves to just 1 FT mint per team member, and we are preventing users with different addresses from minting multiple CryptoLander NFTs to the best of our capabilities. Basically, they're saying people on their team can only get 1 NFT per person. CryptoLanders are distributed via giveaway, while King CryptoLanders come from acquiring a parcel on the blockchain hills. CryptoLanders NFT... Oh, if you want to know what the NFTs look like, by the way, they look like this. They look like NFTs. The image is associated with the NFT. You know what I'm talking about. You know how NFTs work. They'll be distributed this way: 4,840 via our Twitter giveaway, 5,000 to the most active NFT addresses, 100 will be used to power future giveaways and actions within our growing community. King CryptoLanders. King CryptoLanders represent those who own one of the 60 exclusive parcels on the blockchain hills. These are the rarest NFTs in the collection and refer to their status among CryptoLanders. The way to get yours is by acquiring a parcel through CryptoLand's website. You can reach out at their website if you need further information. Can we go back? Do you want to make a screenshot? Sure. Snipping tool in Windows, if you need it. Okay, moving on. The specs. CryptoLander NFTs are algorithmically generated by randomly combining several traits and over 150 rarities, making them unique and some rarer than others, with 60 of them being ultra rare. The 10K CryptoLanders are ERC-721 tokens stored on the Ethereum blockchain and hosted on IPFS. So again, it's more NFTs that are just algorithmically generated. A human didn't even create the individual NFTs. They just have different models, different assets that can go in different slots, and it's all randomized. Key information: the utility of the NFT. CryptoLanders and King CryptoLander NFTs serve different purposes simultaneously. CryptoLander NFT, it grants you membership to the Vladimir Club, gives you voting power and decisions over the Vladimir Club. On top of all that, CryptoLander NFT collection is in and of itself an art piece that marks a historic moment where the digital crypto space bridges to the physical world, and that will always represent something magical. Does anyone else feel fairy dust being blown up their asshole? King CryptoLander's NFT entitles you to 1 acre parcel on the blockchain hills, allows you to benefit from exclusive features of CryptoLand, such as access to the Vladimir Club, the private King CryptoLander's beach, even some extra ones for those who acquire multiple NFTs, such as getting an embedded coin on the Walk of Fame, which takes 2, or getting a moor in the marina for those who want to have their own yacht in CryptoLand. Again, that takes 3. On top of all that, CryptoLander NFT collection is in and of itself a piece of art, blah, 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 blah. Same exact sentence, copy-pasted. We're almost to the end of the white paper, by the way. I know this is taking a while. Deal with Goblin says, does anyone else feel fairy dust being blown up their assholes? No, that feels different. Soft cap. CryptoLand Island project has a soft cap of 50 million, 30 King CryptoLanders, which means that in the event of not raising that amount through the sales of King CryptoLanders NFTs, we will simply return the funds back to them. They would be allowed to keep the NFT anyways, just as art collectibles with no other benefits attached to it. This is done to ensure that if CryptoLand cannot be done because of lack of funding, they will not lose their money. I hope, genuinely, that they hold to that claim. Now again, bear in mind, their disclaimer said everything they say in this white paper isn't a promise or a legal, claim that they are making. It's just something they're saying. So they could go back on this. But if they're unable to procure the island and anyone has given them $1 million or more, hopefully they will get the money back. The process of transferring ownership of the parcel to King CryptoLanders will be as follows. 1. Acquire the NFT. The first step consists of acquiring your NFT. This can be done through our website, where by simply selecting the parcel you want and clicking on Get Mine, you will automatically mint your King CryptoLander NFT. Immediately after the transaction has been confirmed, you'll receive an email from us with all the different channels of communication that we have, so you can be directly in touch with us and we can help you with everything from that point onwards. Again, the page looks like this. This is where you buy it. You select your plot of land, however close you want it away or close to the Vladimir Club, and you pick it, put in your name, your email, you click I'm not a U.S. citizen, and give them $1 million in Ethereum. Almost $1 million. It's going to depend based on the Ethereum price at the time. Only 1 plot has been bought so far. Plot number 1. So if you want in on this, now's the time. The next step is to gather the necessary information in order to transfer the parcel ownership to you. There are different ways in which you might want to own your parcel, under your name, under a business entity, etc. Therefore, we will discuss with you how you would like to own it. We will also be happy to advise you in that regard, getting you in touch with our tax advisors in Fiji. Because depending on what your intentions are, whether you plan on developing a house to live in it or you intend to build something for a rental property, different approaches might be advisable. Then we will need you to send us the information of who you want the parcel to be owned by. 3. Title transfer. The process to transfer title ownership to you will be as follows. Disclaimer, King CryptoLander funds will not be used to purchase the island. The island will be purchased with other sources of funding. So they're saying here, We're not going to take your money and directly take it and buy the island with it, okay? We will hold on to that money for other things, and the island will be purchased with other money, presumably investors or money from the people who are starting this who also already have money from other crypto stuff. Presumably. I don't know that to be a fact. First, we will create the 60 parcel subdivisions of the island. Currently, the island is all in one piece. This process will probably take a few months. Secondly, once it's subdivided, we will transfer ownership of the parcel to you. This might take several weeks too. The NFT is only attached to the parcel until the parcel ownership has been transferred to the NFT holder. There is no expiration date. Parcel ownership can be requested even years after purchase. And they are transferable with the NFT attached during that time. Once the parcel ownership has been transferred, the NFT gets detached from the parcel and it will change. The parcel icon on the NFT will disappear, indicating that the NFT is no longer attached to the parcel. You wonder if Ben Shapibo and other chuds will make angry videos about Sesame Street again? Oh god, what did they do now? Oh no. Grover wearing a tutu. Yeah, they're gonna get pissed. I would pretty much guarantee it. Developing of the parcel. The parcels are in the process of obtaining approval in principle. This means getting the green light from Fiji authorities to develop on the parcels. So they're even saying here, they do not yet have approval to put anything on these parcels. Hopefully they will. But right now, they have no approval from Fiji to build anything on the parcels they are trying to sell you. This process is being currently undertaken by Fiji's best experts in master planning submissions, and with the help of investment, Fiji and other government bodies support, we expect this approval to be obtained soon. Given that Fiji is promoting its development potential in the international scene. That said, if for whatever reason, extremely unlikely, the development approval was rejected, funds will be returned to King CryptoLanders. Parcels either come with development approval in principle or King CryptoLanders get their money back. Again, good. I hope that's true. In my opinion, I don't trust these people, though. There have been so many crypto rug pulls, I wouldn't trust any crypto project. But I hope they actually do. The development of the parcel is something that is not included in your King CryptoLand or NFT price because it's something CryptoLand will not manage. We can get you in touch with the architects and contractors that we work with so you can hire them to develop your dream home with your own design and style. We will always be there to help with any doubts or matters that might arise. 7. Roadmap. Ooh. I'm feeling Star Citizen-y right now. Let's look at the roadmap. We've been tirelessly working on CryptoLand for over 2 years. During that time, we have developed a highly mature design, which will result in enormous time savings in the future. Till this point, everything has been entirely self-funded by our founders. Once the NFT's launch is complete, the funds will be used to develop CryptoLand and bring it to life. CryptoLand's development has been established to take around 30 months, but this should not be seen as a waiting period. It should be seen as an exciting journey that we are going to embark on together to create the world's #1 destination for people like us. Beyond the collection, all CryptoLander holders will have access to exclusive giveaways, future airdrops, and wonderful surprises. J. Calves says, just got back, is the parcel just the land you buy, or do you have to buy the house separately? Yeah, it's just the land, and then if you want to build anything, that's up to you. But they're just selling you land on an island that, again, to my knowledge, they do not own yet. Pre-launch. Inception. Idea. Exit the burr. Phase 1, developing the concept of CryptoLand, defining the overall idea and the creation of basic craft. Phase 2, feasibility assessment, economic viability, market research. So I think this is all stuff they've already done. Phase 3, CryptoLand's 3D video concept and script writing. First, conceptual 3D designs of CryptoLand. Phase 4, evaluation of potential locations and site visits. Phase 5, CryptoLand's 3D video production. Master plan development with our architects team. Phase 6, 3D island model creation, master plan development with our architects team. 7. Strategic partnerships and meetings, master plan development with our architects team. Phase 8. Master plan finalization and submissions to the authorities. Again, I believe we're roughly here. I think we're on phase 6, because they did do the animation. Bittergrin says, you spend $1 million on the land, then have to pay out of pocket to get building materials transported to the island. Oh yeah, sounds great. Yeah. Phase 8, which seems important. Master plan finalization and submission to the authorities. Securing the island via purchase agreement. CryptoLanders NFT concept and design, web and smart contract design, marketing and launch campaign preparation, strategic meetings. October 2021. So they're saying they already have... Hold on. Why did that start playing? Weird. I think they said they have an initial... This is their proposal, I think? Approval in principle relates to the proposed special use integrated resort development master plan only comprising... So they've agreed, like, provisionally to the plan... Don't necessarily know if that's a confirmed purchase agreement. That's a coastal processing assessment, so it's an assessment of the island. This is about their design. Don't know about the purchase stuff. They're saying they have, or implying, based on the fact that this comes before October 2021, they're implying, in my opinion, that they have already secured the island via a purchase agreement, but like I showed earlier, that island is still up for sale on a private island website, but the website might just not be updating. I don't know. Strategic meetings. Launch, October 21, CryptoLand marketing campaign and NFT launch. Post-launch phases. Phase 1. Okay, so there's two different things. Island development and CryptoLander community development. Finalize island purchase. That's under island development. That's an important one. Buying the island you want to sell people land on, that's a pretty important step. I would have put it earlier, probably. CryptoLanders community. Once 30 King CryptoLanders are minted, 5 rare CryptoLanders are released from the vault and airdropped to random CryptoLand holders. Phase 2. The island itself. Subdivision of the land, title ownership transfers to King CryptoLanders, complete all concept design documentation, obtain EIA final approval, obtain outline planning approval, complete all construction documentation, obtain building permits approval. On the community side, in Phase 2, once all 60 King CryptoLanders are minted, we kickstart the development of the CryptoLand Metaverse and the CryptoLanders 3D avatar. So not only are they making this a physical island, they want to do a metaverse thing. Phase 3, CryptoLand construction, site works, dredging, reclamation, cut, fill, and leveling, construction of the marina facility to enable barging operations. Community side, member exclusive merch store opens for all CryptoLanders to get their limited edition pieces. Phase 4, island. Key connection routes established for movement of vehicles. Notice I don't see any timetables on this at all. It's a roadmap, but has no dates or estimated dates. Connection routes established for movement of vehicles around the island. Construction of the key infrastructure, including electricity, generating plant, desalination plant, wastewater treatment plant, infrastructure routing, all establishment services. So that's where they want to build all the infrastructure. Meanwhile, they are also claiming they're going to build a CryptoLanders PvP game in the metaverse. You ever try and run a company that's developing a video game in virtual reality and trying to develop a 600-acre, multi-million-dollar island and provide it with all the infrastructure necessary for a high standard of living at the same time? I think doing one of those things would be too much. Both of them, interesting. Hydrate. Phase 5. Island. Construction of all CryptoLand elements, Crypto Beach, the hub, resort, landscaping development of some areas will continue after opening, which will be funded by revenue from the CryptoLand resort. So this is their basic structures that they need to make the resort open, building them. Community side, welcome to the CL Metaverse. Be the very first to live the CryptoLand experience. Our virtual island is ready. Engage with other fellow CryptoLanders, interact with and play, and help us design the physical island of CryptoLand. Phase 6, the time has arrived for CryptoLand to open its doors. Now it's time for the community to enjoy it and create unforgettable memories. Community side, expansion of the CryptoLand universe and the utility of the NFT, both virtual and physical, implementing tokenization and staking models onto the ecosystem. And then finally, Phase 7, island side, CryptoLand's opening party will be streamed, so everybody wherever they are can join this massive celebration. If that happens, we will do a live stream where we watch the CryptoLand opening party. I'm making that claim right now, even if the party is at, you know, in the middle of the night, my time, because it is in Fiji, I will come on stream and we will all watch the CryptoLand opening party together. I promise, okay? And then on the community side, future exclusive airdrops to CryptoLander holders. Don't miss the opportunity to get the next generation of CryptoLanders. And then just as a team thing, and it just shows the different people who are working on it. Chris, Chief Growth Officer, in it for the tech, data junkie, NFT collector. He's to blame for our outstanding growth strategy. Am I making forward-looking statements? I disclaim all forward-looking statements. Everything I say on this stream, I disclaim. I do not support anything that I say on this stream in any way, shape, or form. The opinions that I espouse here do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Hannah Reloaded or Hannah Reloaded LLC. Ian, Chief Strategy Officer, blah, blah, blah. You get it. It's just the people working on it. So that's the white paper for it. Then there's like a design paper. My voice hurts, though, from reading so much, so I think we're going to watch the interview with the creators. There's some interviews with the creators that I want to take a look at, and I would like to see. This is the gentleman who bought the one plot of land that is sold so far. So let's watch his video on buying this plot of land on the island.
Guys, I just minted 160 ETH NFT, and it's sick.
In this video, guys, I'm buying a real piece of land in crypto paradise on Fiji. This has been a really long time coming. I'm super excited. Let's check it out.
And ETH pumped today too, so I'm actually getting an even better discount on this one. So the cool thing, like what's amazing about this whole project, CryptoLand, is like I'm actually buying an ultra rare, you know, one of one in a collection of 10,000 NFTs.
You can make anything ultra rare if you only make one of them. Hold on. Here's a painting of Jake. There's only one of these in existence. It's ultra rare. Who wants to buy it for $1 million? Lily Lovestuff says he sounds American. Shouldn't this be illegal? You'd think so, huh? No? No one wants to buy my NFT of actual Jake? You'll trade one fart in a jar for that painting? That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, what about this one? Hold on. What about this Jake NFT? Anyone? No? Okay. Indignity Jones says, "Me gusta indeed." Okay. What about a project I made for high school? Is this an NFT? Is this an NFT? This is when I got hit in the face or something, I think. How many bits for the first one? I'm not gonna sell it. Are Tums an NFT? You get it. That's the... Oh, God.
And that's dope, right? But, like, that ties to this
No, it's not the Hitler one. It's a different one.
actual piece of land. So I'm actually buying my first piece of land. No, well, that's not true, actually. And when I really couldn't afford it, like most other Americans back in, you know, before the 2007 meltdown, I actually had some property. Should not have bought it. Couldn't have afforded it, but subprime mortgages, you know, got involved in that. That was fun. But this piece of land, we're paying in ETH, so there's no loans or lending or subprimes or interest or anything like that.
As far as I understand, there's also no island that they own yet. Again, I don't know this for a fact. I am not making factual claims. I am telling you what I know to the best of my knowledge. Blackwing Hecate says, I already have a picture of Jake as the magazine of a pistol being held by Jesus, as well as some other... That's kind of cool. It's on a purple shirt, yeah. I still have one of the TBR tiny guns that were the Harold Penisman guns. Squirt guns. Speaking of Peter, has he given up on Twitch? He might have. He hasn't posted anything on there in a really long time.
So this is the whole map right here, and I think I'm gonna take parcel number 1 because it's got, so House of Dow is gonna be over here, which is gonna be us anyway, but.
Is he in America? Kyle Chase, let's find out. Or Chassis, Kyle Chassis. He probably has a page somewhere. Bitcoin, blah, blah. Twitter. Los Angeles metropolitan area. So yes, he should not legally be able to, based on their own disclaimer, be allowed to buy this house or this property. They said if you live in America, pay taxes in America, are an American citizen, then you can't buy this land. But he did. So the only person who's bought from them so far is a person who explicitly, they said, do not buy this from us. Interesting. Tube Man says, imagine getting fucked in the 2008 housing crisis crash and making back to being in good financial standing only to get into crypto. I mean, he apparently made a lot of money on crypto. Unfortunately, what I believe, in my opinion, are scams do make people money. Just hurts a lot of other people to do it. Citosaurus says, did you guys just give up on Harold Penisman, or are you just over it after a while? Oh, yeah, we were over it. We drove that joke into the ground. Harold Penisman! I still have some of the stuff back here, though. I have a Harold Penisman plushie someone made. Very cute. Someone made a silicone Harold Penisman. Made of silicone. Ugh.
Parcel number 1, it's got this, it's kind of privacy on, it has one house behind.
Wasn't there going to be a Harold Penisman show? It was a Patreon goal, but we never reached it.
Behind it, but privacy totally in front of it. And full, wide, unobstructed views right over Crypto Beach and the sunset. Where other parcels have kind of neighbors on both sides. And it's all the way at the end, and you also have views that are facing that. It's north-facing views and west-facing views. Ooh, I didn't think about this before, but the other houses have both, because they're on top of the ridge, they have both sunrise and sunset views, which I wouldn't have. Ooh. But anyway, I think I'm probably gonna buy 2 of these parcels anyway. Not right now, but probably will buy 2 because one thing I learned about NFTs, if you think something's gonna be a blue chip, you should definitely buy at least 2 because you're gonna get one emotionally attached to one of them, and you're not gonna want to sell it because NFTs are gonna explode all over the world. And if you've got a blue chip today, it's gonna be incredibly more valuable in 5 years from now, or even 3 years from now, or even 2 years from now than it is today. So strategy with blue chips, if you think something is going to be a blue chip, even if you mint something, if you mint something that you think could be a blue chip, make sure that you get at least 2. 1, for flipping, if you want to make money. 2, to hold that other one, for the future. Or if you can afford.
Nick says, that sounds like financial advice, my dude. What is a blue chip? Blue chip is often used in relation to stocks. It's like a stock that's like premium stock that's going to go through the roof and be incredibly valuable and gain tons of value for you. Blue chip stock would be like a really expensive stock in this case, or an expensive investment that has a lot of potential return on investment. Citosaurus says, the chick tract always makes me laugh, but I joined the party late, so I'm not familiar with all the lore. Basically discovered you guys like 2 years ago and binged watched TBR episodes from the beginning, and by the time I got to more recent stuff, you were trans and I was confused, but you do seem a lot happier now. Well, thank you. I am a lot happier.
For it, you get 3, and then you flip 1 in the immediate term to try to get your money back. 2, you flip kind of when you think maybe might be peaking or a good time to take profits. And then the third one you hold for long term, for the 5, 10, 15-year plan. Like if you have a Fidenza, for example, for example, Elliot Reyes is a Fidenza, right? And he should have bought.
Oh my God.
2, because the one he has, he'll never sell. He told me that. And it'll probably likely be worth $100 million one day.
No, it won't.
My opinion. But he's just never going to sell it. There's just too much sentimental value, too much value, and too much curiosity to know where it's going to go. So
imagine having sentimental value to an NFT, which is literally a line of code on the blockchain that leads to an address that you click on and it shows you an image on your computer.
So that's a good strategy. So
Fidenza, to my understanding, is an NFT artist whose works are very valuable. Air quote.
So I will likely end up buying another King CryptoLand and plot of land. But yeah, the ones on the ridge actually have sunrise and sunset views, which is pretty cool. The one I'm looking at right now doesn't. It takes a lot of courage to be the first in a massive project like this.
Courage is a word.
That might be built in.
Not the word I would use.
3 to 4 years. Okay, let's try. So, plot number 1. Minting.
How much ETH is it?
100 and almost 160 ETH. Minting. Done. It's a crown. It's a crown.
Wow, he just spent almost $1 million or $1 million or however much it cost at the time, and he got a little gif of a crown shooting confetti. Yay!
Finally, after 7 or 8 months of just working with Max and Helena for CryptoLand, bought parcel number 1 and the King.
So again, I thought so. I didn't want to say, but he works with the people who are doing CryptoLand? So this is just an undercover ad for CryptoLand.
CryptoLander, King of Kings, parcel number 1 on.
If I were someone who speculated, which I am not, so I would never speculate, but my speculation would be that he, again, I'm not saying this is true, this is an opinion and a speculation, considering he knows and claims to work with the people who are doing CryptoLand. If I wanted to instill interest in my product and make it seem more legitimate, I might have a friend of mine fake buy a plot of land in order to generate hype around the project and make people go, oh, well, one person already bought it, so maybe I will too. I'm not saying that's factually true. I'm just saying it would make sense if I were writing a play about really, really shitty people running a scam, that in that play I would have them kind of collude to make it look like he bought something when really he didn't spend any money or cryptocurrency, in order to make the project seem more legitimate than it actually is on paper or reality. In a hypothetical play about shitbag crypto scammers, which has no relation to this scenario. You guys want to come see my play? Hydrate. Andrew Ramos is going to be in it. Logarth with 50 bits says, drug dealer and con man 101, don't get hooked or scammed by your own product. Maybe this guy is just some brainwashed idiot. Maybe he is on the dole. Regardless, this is bad form.
On the coolest, what will be the coolest place in the world to be if you're in crypto, hands down, I'm confident in that one. You know, 7 months ago, I got a message from Max, just out of the blue, telling me about his project, and it was very similar to what House of DAO, what we wanted to do, but also very different. And you know, they flew out Thailand right away, him and Helena, co-founder and partner, and told us what they were going to build. And it's just, we've been working on this and working on this and working on this, and they did it. Like we did it finally. So this is going to be the hottest thing ever. You guys, if you're not following the CryptoLand NFT collection, go do it. You can mint your NFT. They're basically giving them away. You can go work, just go in the community, do some retweets. You'll get a free one. These things are going to be incredible. They basically take the entire history of crypto culture and put it in an NFT collection. We're talking about, you know, all the greatest memes, all the greatest references. Like, it's all there. And this is a passionate couple. And this is a dream come true for all of us. And this is going to be a crypto private island in Fiji, and just mind-blowing. We're actually on the way right now. So I'm excited.
Oh, I checked. The plot of land he bought is not listed for sale anymore, but I am saying in the play I'm writing, if I were writing a play about a hypothetical scenario that bears no resemblance to anyone living or dead, then I would write it that they would be colluding together to make it look like someone actually bought it and take that piece of land off the market, even though no actual money or cryptocurrency had actually changed hands. Again, I'm trying to get David Diggs, but I don't have his phone number. So if anyone can get in contact with David Diggs, please have him call me.
Excited to see this take off. I already had a couple people ask about it. It's an obvious no-brainer. Like, you want to flex. Like, you're gonna flex. Not only do you have your King CryptoLander to put an NFT profile picture that lets everybody know that you own a piece of land at CryptoLand, but you also have this ultra rare NFT in this collection, and it's the
plus it would be easier to get more suckers if you give one piece of land first. Yeah, that's what I was saying in the play. If someone is looking into this as an investment, or how legitimate is this, and they see someone else has already bought a piece of land, it makes them go, well, someone else did it. There must be something to this. There's a similar phenomenon where if you have a tip jar somewhere for anything, if you have a tip jar and you put in $1, like, of your own money in your tip jar, other people are more likely to put their money in the tip jar, even though you were the first person. If people see someone else has done something, they are more likely to do it. People don't usually like to be the first person to do things. Again, in this hypothetical play. Blackwing Hecate says, I can get you George Washington from the traveling version. Does that work? I went to high school with him. Okay, that counts. Close enough. Hats off. I'll do a scarf.
The ultimate flex, the ultimate showdown. So, I'm talking to Max right now. He's super excited. I'm super excited. Definitely amazing value for the money. It's going to be absolute paradise on earth. And yeah, we're going to have to wait some time 3 years probably before it's up and running, but it's real deal now. It's happening. So I couldn't be more proud of Max and Elena and happy for myself. The next question is, when do I buy plot number 2?
We have our first King CryptoLander. That's a real King CryptoLander. A king of cryptos. What's up, man?
King of Kings.
Oh, man. It's
King of Kings.
King of Kings. It's not just the King CryptoLander. It's the King of Kings. Oh, man. This is so insane.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Like I was shaking because everything has to function well, and it's the first big sale. So it's not a pair of shoes that you're buying. So I was like, let's hope everything works fine.
Everything went so smooth, and the King CryptoLander is just beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There it is.
Beautiful.
And I was just noticing that, like, there you go. Yeah, I was just noticing too that, like, you know, the plots of land on the top are actually quite nice too, because you would get sunset and sunrise from the very top.
Yeah.
Boy, it almost sounds like he's selling it like this is an ad, but he couldn't do that because I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal and against FCC rules to do an advertisement that's paid or that you're compensated for in some way without disclosing it. And certainly they wouldn't do that, would they? That would be illegal.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. It's
beautiful.
Yeah. It pays off to be the first
FCC. Not SEC. FEC is like, or no, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the FCC. Or is it the FTC? I don't know. It's illegal to do sponsored content that you are compensated for without disclosing that it is that.
First dare buy a King CryptoLander.
How does it feel for you guys to have it be real?
Yeah, this guy's American, by the way. So the first guy who bought land on this or bought an NFT isn't supposed to based on their own TOS. Bittergrin says, but do FCC rules apply when they're not selling to Americans? But they are! This guy's American! That's what I'm saying! If this is all opinion. This is all speculation and opinion, not factual statements. Can you guys tell how hard I'm trying here? Based on their own rules, and they know this guy according to him. They know him. They're not selling to Americans, yet he lives in Los Angeles. They said citizens, residents, or green card holders of the United States are not allowed to buy land on this island. They know him. They know he's in America. But he's the first buyer, and he's also making this really, really positive video. Wink, wink. Tube Man says, illegal in America, maybe, but this is CryptoLand.
Oh, man.
It doesn't feel real, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like...
You know, it's weird. It's weird. But it feels so nice having this...
This is the closest I've ever felt to an investigative reporter. Fuck yeah.
One parcel just blocked, and you can see it is...
To be honest, like, this feels... it's crazy. Like, this is the beginning of the chapter number...
Who's the crypto guy again? This guy? Kyle Chassie? Kylechassa. He has a YouTube channel that this is on.
Two. Yeah, actually, chapter number 1, because before was chapter number 0. And now it's like, now it's the beginning of CryptoLand. You know, CryptoLand was born 48 hours ago, and now we have our first King CryptoLander. And it feels like it's...
Baha has an interesting point. In a hypothetical scenario where someone has a pick of any piece of land on an island and thinks the ones on the ridge are so great and wants it, you'd think that that hypothetical person would buy one of the ones he likes, unless this hypothetical person were actually just buying one to help build desire for the land. It didn't want to take one of the expensive ones, so other suckers, in my opinion, could buy that one. That's an excellent hypothetical point, Baha.
it's giving birth to this dream that we've been working on so hard for so long.
And for
it's
great.
Yeah.
And for me too, it's really my first piece of real estate, that I'm buying legitimately. I was saying before that I got some during the whole subprime mortgage thing, and that was a joke, but this.
I can do it in a Ben Shapiro voice if you want. Okay, in a hypothetical scenario where someone has a pic of every piece of land on an island and he thinks that one of the ones on the ridge are so great and wants it, you'd think that a hypothetical person would want to buy one of the ones he likes, unless this hypothetical person were actually just buying one to help build desire for the land and didn't want to take one of the expensive ones so the other suckers, in my opinion, could buy that one. Libtard.
This is like the first free and clear now real estate asset, and it couldn't be make more
No, it's just because he says hypothetical a lot.
sense in the world than to buy it at CryptoLand,
And buying it with cryptos,
Buy it with crypto, yeah. In an NFT form, that's the best too, and the NFT represents that ownership of the land.
Right, exactly.
Okay, guys.
My friend, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye.
King Kyle.
Bye, Mr.
Just sell your bad NFTs to Aquaman. I understood that reference.
King Kyle, okay. King Paid Network. Bye. See you later.
See you guys. Feels so good to be able to buy real estate with crypto on the blockchain.
He's gonna jump in 2 minutes.
No loans, no banks, no intermediaries. It's the best.
It's almost like those intermediaries are there for legal reasons to protect people from doing fraudulent property transfers for illegitimate purposes.
From Dubai.
Okay, what are the comments on this? It'll probably be worth $100 million one day. LMAO. Okay, buddy. When I really couldn't afford it, I actually had some property. Shouldn't have bought it. Can't afford it. But subprime mortgages. Massive self-report in the beginning, LMAO. Dude, it's a scam, in this commenter's opinion. You need to learn to stop falling for these. LOL, they don't own that island, Marks. After 7 or 8 months of working with the founders for the CryptoLand, I bought parcel number 1, and I'm definitely going to probably buy another parcel later. Totally. Oh, boy. Has he done any other videos on this? It would have had to have been somewhat recently, right? I don't know, though.
What's up, guys? I'm so excited to bring you CryptoLand.
Sir, welcome to CryptoLand. All the other King CryptoLanders have been arrived.
Once again, he has multiple videos that appear to be promoting CryptoLand. Didn't the white paper say their employees can only buy 1 NFT? Correct. Kyle Chassis, he's not on their... Hold on, I gotta make sure he's not on their list of employees. Kyle Chassis. He's not listed on their team. So if he was working for them in some way, he's not listed.
Arriving from all corners of the world.
So picture this. You descend upon CryptoLand.
Are crypto bros buying this? Are they actually hyped? Some are. Hold on, let me open my Discord real quick. I joined their Discord server. Their Discord server appears to be quite a mix of people that are super hyped for this and people trolling them. Let's see. What are they saying? Let me just pick something random to read. Hey, can I get access to the other channels? This person says, is it satire? Someone says, the animated presentation is a bit over the top to make it fun, but no, CryptoLand is a real project. That's the founders been planning for almost 3 years now. Someone says, is it like a real physical island, or is it just like VR chat on the blockchain? They reply, real island, as well as there will be a metaverse game at some point. Huh. Alrighty then. They have a land purchase agreement in place with the island's owners and are working on securing investors by selling 60 land parcels, which they've sold 1 so far. I think they have to sell 30 parcels to get the purchase is finalized. The NFT set itself is a free mint plus gas. Gas is, Basically money you pay for processing power to mint or do a transaction. Someone says, you are liars and should build this island from toilet paper in prison. That's this person's opinion, not mine. How are they liars? And how am I a liar? I'm just a mod who was here early, and like the project, I get a free NFT, just like everyone else. Do tell, explain to me, what do you think they are lying about, please? You are then an accessory to a crime. I don't know if that's true. That doesn't sound right to me, but I'm not a cop. I don't know. What crime, LOL? What have they done wrong? Explain. Please stop making accusations and explain it. They will never be any kind of island. It is a cash grab and run. That is absolutely not true. You can look up the island they plan to buy, and they have a land purchase agreement in place with the current owners. How are they going to grab and run from 60 people who they will meet with in person, likely with their lawyers present before they spend 319 Ethereum a person on a land parcel? The guy on stream just purchased it without anything. He just purchased it. What? The island does exist. They just don't currently own it. They're saying they can actually own it if 30 people pay in, which sounds sus to me. If it was a cash grab and run, wouldn't it be easier to be an anonymous project and to sell 10k NFT set for 1 Ether a piece? Telling people they'd own part of an island, that sounds like a scam route to me. The founders are fully transparent with their identities. The best you have is insults, then you're just a troll. You have no credible statements to share. It's a free NFT set, some scam. This project is a scam. That's the best you got? This is a credible argument. Sue me. It goes on like this. People, you know, people just being trolled and people arguing with the people telling them it's a scam and them saying, no, it's not a scam. I want to buy it. And other people, you get it. It's a whole mess.
In your luxury helicopter arriving on the CryptoLand dock, as you step out, concierge and bellmen are there to take your luggage. You walk down this beautiful pier, you check into your super easy, hassle-free check-in, because this is all done by smart contract. Scan your QR code, check in with your wallet, that's it. Then,
again, I was just checking to make sure there is no like hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad, anything in this. So if he is being compensated, this is a hypothetical, if he was being compensated in any way by these people, then he cannot do this. You cannot promote things for compensation and not make it clear that it's an ad. That is both against YouTube TOS and the law in the United States where this guy resides. Pyromancer says, did they ever cover where the people who work there are living? I think on the island they showed some crew quarters, so they are some crew quarters.
and after that, your private...
Hypothetically, again, the island doesn't... The no structures that they say are existing on the island currently. It's just a single house that the previous owners had. But the white paper said that there was going to be quarters on it.
Lambo pulls up and takes you to your luxury room. Whether that means that you're staying in the blockchain hills with your own villa because you're a keen CryptoLander, or it means you're taking to your overwater bungalow like in Fiji or French Polynesia with the crystal bottom so you can see all the fish below. If you've been following my Twitter, then you kind of probably know what CryptoLand is, especially if you watched the video. This is something that is kind of very near and dear to my heart because I've been in the crypto for 10 years, and the whole time it's pretty much lived online. And living online in crypto, it still makes us feel quite isolated. And so I believe it's super important for us as crypto communities and as passionate crypto people to be able to be surrounded by like-minded individuals. And if you're watching my channel often, and if you're not subscribed already, make sure that you do that. You know that the House of DAO is something that I've been working on for a long time and that I'm super passionate about. So, one day about 7 months ago, I got a Telegram message from Max, and he told me about CryptoLand, this project they were creating, and sent me this 3D animated short film, which you guys can check out on the Twitter account. And so we've been working quite closely together for the past 6-7 months to bring you guys this project, which is incredible. Now let me introduce you to Max and Helena, the co-founders of CryptoLand. Hi. When I first saw the video, it was like mind-blowing to me, but you know, you guys have been working on this for 2.5 years, and you...
So again, he is working with them. The House of Dao is, I think, the spa that's going to be on the island. So he just said he's working with them and putting a thing on the island.
Felt the need to create this video. No other NFT project in the world has done. They do, like, maybe they spend some cheap budget on some cheap Fiverr artists to do something creative, but your video is definitely not. You guys spent a lot of time on it. Why did you make a video?
There it is.
Well, we did a video because it's the only way that you can feel what CryptoLand is, because we try to explain to people the vision, but you realize that words just get so limited, you know?
The words are not cringy enough to make people actually want to destroy their computers, so we had to make the world's worst animation. Okay, I have to use the bathroom real quick. We've been going for over 3 hours. So while I urinate, watch one of these things. What do I put on? Sausage guy, maybe? Sausage man. Okay, watch this real quick. Be right back.
Well, hey there, folks, and welcome back, I guess. And you may be saying, but you just did a hot sausage. Well, the Carolina Reaper has contaminated all of my equipment, so instead of it contaminating a good sausage, we'll use it to our advantage and use that lingering heat in order to enhance this sausage. This sausage will only be seasoned with the flamin' hot seasoning. $4.49 for this much Cheetos? We also have a different problem. Our meat is frozen solid. It's gonna take forever to hack away some sausage meat from this. That's solid. No amount of whacking this thing's gonna cure it of its frozenness. So I'm gonna throw it in the microwave to thaw it. I put it in the microwave for like 2 minutes. Yeah, now we're cooking. Just past the bone. That's probably enough fat to make this sausage. Now we add the Cheetos. That's probably enough. Well, that looks disgusting. That's What am I doing? I'm in my basement making Cheeto sausage. This could be a 0 out of 5. It could be a 5 out of 5. Eve, they put a sausage on the moon. Sausage on the moon. Get out of there. Oh. In 3, 2, 1. Let's sausage. HelloFresh, America way. You can get meals with the fresh.com. It almost made it. I'm gonna have to give that Will It Blow 1 Mark Ruffalo's. Here we go. We got a burst already, ladies and gentlemen. That's something that you don't want to see. But we're just gonna lick this sausage right. Don't speak! I know just what you're saying! Everything is still so red, I can't tell if the meat's raw or not. It's gotta be done. We've had a lot of sausages on the show. This is probably the worst looking one I've ever seen. It looks like it has...
Gotta choose these sausages or talking to a tech bro for 30 minutes, but you get to headbutt them in the end. Tech bro, I don't like hot things. I don't like spicy.
Plenty of venereal diseases. We're just gonna give this one a little nip. I have no idea. If that's done or not. All right, well, there it is, up close and personal. Here we go! It is not bad. It's got some heat to it, but it's not insane like those insanity peppers that we used last time. It's worth making at home if you're into doing that. So I think if we seasoned it with a little bit of salt, we could have flavored this thing to a 5. So I'm gonna have to give this sausage here a 4 out of 5.
Okay, back to the island thing.
You need to feel how it is. I remember you said the video blew my mind, and we were so excited because you were actually the first crypto target that we showed the video to. So great moment, yeah. And so that's why we made a video.
And the vision, our vision is even bigger than you can see in the video, you
Really?
know. But yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, we could do another video. Yeah.
Unlimited,
but 3D videos, as you know, are very
Take
complicated to do, and we need to just get working with CryptoLand.
It's
So
just a taste of what CryptoLand is going to be.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Closed captions are unavailable on this video. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTube video with no closed captioning options.
So I can totally relate. I try to explain House of Dao a million different times to people, and like you don't even know where to start because of how much you can do with a space like this. Like it's endless. You guys won't know this by watching the video that's on Twitter right now, but the video that's on Twitter right now is actually a condensed version from the original 16-minute short film that I first watched. And I thought it was beautiful at the end because it explains why the video. It was like, what did they say at the very end? Like you're the first to find out, or you're the first to know, or whatever.
Exactly. It ended up saying,
You're the first person I talked to.
Yeah.
I've shown it to. So,
Yeah.
It's
The video is what CryptoLand is going to become. It's one thing for someone to come to you and say, hey, I want to build a crypto private island. Do you know how many people have actually told me this before? 100 people, right? And it's like,
You've had 100 people come to you and say you want to build a crypto bro island? How many have built it? Just to be clear, how many have actually built it? Might that be some sort of indicator that this is not a great idea? Cool Sage says the video is what CryptoLand is going to become, is not the flex you think it is. Rand the Fool says Ben in Blockchain Hills, breaking blocks, miming, 14 hours a day.
It's like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Go do it, dude. And from that idea of like what a great idea this would be to actually having it come to life is
not easy.
Dramatically different, right? So one of the things that made me take you guys seriously was the amount of effort that have been put into this. Like right now we're seeing NFT projects come out that are putting together, and you look at Logan Paul's project, and they just took Adobe stock images and posted it as an NFT. Like, so that took nothing, no time at all. And then you have more serious artists who are putting together, you know, something like Jungle Freaks, which I love, which was.
Oh boy, it's almost like NFT art is a big scam and bullshit, and the entire system is completely fucked to the point where regular consumers don't trust it, and the only people who get on board are people who are trying to vampirically speculate and get other people to hold the bag, so to speak, when these things crater in value.
Like 3-4 months of hardcore work. But you guys are talking about putting together a project that's going over 2 years now, right?
Yeah. And 2 more to come.
Yeah. Because we've not only been working on this 3D video, we've been working on developing the master plan for the island, the whole concept for the island. We've been working with architects, with our lawyers, everything.
That's what made me take this seriously, is you look at what's been done and where the project is right now on a roadmap. Like, the roadmap started 2.5 years ago of let's make this happen.
When NFTs were not a thing.
Before even
NFTs were a thing.
Yeah. I mean, if CryptoPunks were around then, you could have bought it for nothing or for free if it was at the time. But they're so deep in the project and spent so much out of their own pocket. Not only, like, money is one thing, but the amount of man hours that have been put into CryptoLand, it's endless. Making this animated 3D, it's a whole...
Blackwing Hecate says, to the tune of Chug Jug with you. I really want to mind bit with you. We can be pro-crypto scammers.
Whole day to make almost 1 second of the film or something.
Yeah,
right?
sometimes more, yeah.
We hired 3D artists.
We hired people that worked in Toy Story, this type of top.
But we did a lot of things ourselves, so we had to learn 3D animation.
Yeah,
it was
because
a crazy
otherwise,
ride.
the first...
Oh, allegedly, some of the assets that were used, allegedly, It's alleged, according to this person who has been deep diving this stuff and has a huge Twitter thread about it, allegedly some of the assets, or at least one of the assets that were used in the animation, was taken without the permission of the creator of said asset. So, just so you know.
The first budget they gave us a studio to do such a video, it was, I think, around $6 to $7 million. It was $120,000 per minute, you know, and it was 16 minutes.
We like to be involved as much as possible in the process, so we like to do things ourselves.
And to be clear, like,
I can't tell, and this is all my opinion, I genuinely can't tell if they are scammers or so delusional that they really believe this idea is good and going to work. Rageology says, what I saw in that video was beautiful. No, a sunset is beautiful. The face of someone you love when they're happy is beautiful. That animation is not beautiful. It's not even a turd. NFTs are a turd. That video is just steam rising from it.
This is their only thing that they've been doing for 2.5 years. It's not like they go to work for 8 hours a day and then come and do this in their spare time.
So they're independently wealthy, and I hate them. And they've spent all their time being leeches on society and working on a thing that's never going to work and is stupid. Great. Thanks for clarifying. All my opinion.
It's full-time engagement.
Yeah, we've been in crypto since 2016, so crypto has been our life for 5 years now. Yeah,
so this is what you want to see when you know, like, hardcore community founders that you know this project isn't going anywhere. This is your guys' life.
It's our life, yeah. It's our life.
Yeah, it's our baby.
It's been our life for 2 years, and it will continue to be our life forever.
And tell us a little bit about the search for the perfect island.
There are not that many. Actually, there are very, very few islands that have the criteria that we're looking for, which is, one, it has to be big enough to host a community that is going to grow, you know? That's number one. Number two, it has to be in a jurisdiction where you can really own a piece of it. This is very important. Most of the islands that you can find online, they're leaseholds. Number three, it has to have a great weather all year, because this is going to be all year round CryptoLand ongoing. And if you apply all those filters, you start realizing that you don't have many choices. And so we find this amazing island in Fiji. It's a tropical paradise, beautiful, perfect for the blockchain hills. I mean, it doesn't get better than that.
And it's freehold.
Yeah,
so
it's gonna have like fiber speed internet to every corner of the island. Where do you find that? It's gonna be like the perfect crypto island.
If you don't understand freehold or leasehold, basically freehold just means that there's actual true ownership.
Are any of these statements protected under the forward-looking statements clause of their white paper? Because there were no disclaimers on this video. Just saying.
Versus a leasehold where you don't actually own the land. Yeah. So let's get into, I mean, there's a lot that I want to talk about. Let's get into the King CryptoLanders, which I just bought the first plot of land. And I got my one-of-one unique King CryptoLander NFT. Is it actually one-of-one, or is it one of 10,000, however you say that? So the King CryptoLander NFT mint is 10,000 CryptoLanders.
10,000 CryptoLanders, only 60 King CryptoLanders.
Yeah.
So these are the 10. So these 60 are the ultra rare one-of-ones with zero similar traits.
Exactly, because they're handmade basically. So that's why there's it's ultra rare, you know, from beginning to end. It comes from the plot of land that you acquired in the physical island, right, in CryptoLand. And that's the only way.
We will have our own residential area called Blockchain Hills, and there's only 60 plots of land there. And it comes with one King CryptoLander. So each King CryptoLander has a plot of land, plot of land on the island. Yeah.
This is the top and most exclusive crypto residential area in the world.
And
in the world.
That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And you got the number one. Oh, actually,
King of Kings.
Yeah, the King of Kings.
Yeah, so when they say King of Kings, it's basically, you know, another thing about the CryptoLand collection, the NFT collection, is the amount of effort that goes into the story behind it, right? So like, you know, not just talking about King CryptoLanders, but the CryptoLander NFT collection, every detail is, if you're in crypto, if you've been in it for a while, there's so much nostalgia.
Why did they pick this footage of all the things to be like, I'm so nostalgic about the shitcoin meme? Blackwing Hecate says, NFTs don't scrape the bottom of the barrel. They aren't the bottom of the barrel. They are below the bottom of the barrel. They don't deserve to be mentioned in the same sentence with barrels. H-Baird says, these people gushing over ultra rares makes me feel less cringy about my CCG collecting days.
And memes and relatability within, like just how did you guys come up with all of this, like, baked in humor and meme culture and relatability?
Oh, so relatable.
And like,
remember when they said honey badger don't care?
Brainstorming sessions, and we start popping this idea started popping out, like the other day, creating a CryptoLand Grand Prix with cars. So these ideas are ongoing, and we're staying always attentive, and it just happens. You really have to be an OG to understand the depth of crypto. Just look at the traits on OpenSea, and you will see the name of the traits. Most of the other projects, we can compare, they just say like red background or for example, this hat, but every hat of ours has a crypto name to it. Every skin, every smile.
Yeah, that's what makes CryptoLand a crypto island. Everything is crypto themed.
You feel like this is 100%
made for crypto enthusiasts.
By crypto enthusiasts, for crypto enthusiasts, 100%. Yeah. 100%.
One of the things for me that made me I'm actually considering buying a second plot because, one, I'll never sell mine, and if there's one thing I've learned.
Tellurian Catrin with 200-bit says, can't remember if you mentioned it on this stream or on another, but you brought up Super Mario Sunshine, and now I'm playing it, reliving my childhood. So thanks for that. Yeah, I brought it up earlier. Have fun. T with Goblin says, the amount of money and time these people are pouring into this, quote, scammy bullshit is mind-blowing. Imagine the good they could have done with their wealth. A school lunch program in their local school district setting up funds to help domestic violence survivors find safe housing, funding a local library or community kitchen, but nah, ultra-rare pictures of fucking apes. Hey, there's our ultra-rare pictures of coins, gee damn it. Tea with Goblins, thanks for gifting us up.
From crypto is that if you think something is going to become a blue chip in an NFT world, and if you can afford to buy two, you should buy two. Because, even when I was talking to like Ilio Trades and he has his art blocks Fidenza, I was talking to him on the phone and I was like, congratulations.
For the record, my statement earlier about hypotheticals about being compensated, I don't know or necessarily think they would apply to him. If he is a business partner of theirs, I do not know how that works legally. So even though I already disclaimed and said it bears no resemblance to this scenario, especially now.
Like on your Fidenza, you had an amazing pick. And he's like, yeah, man, but I learned a lesson. Like, I should have bought two because I'll never sell this one. And we already know that Fidenzas are like, $1 million. I don't know what the floor price is, but I think it's $1 million.
If he really believed this, in my opinion, he would have already bought 2 or 3 plots of land.
Bucks or more. But it's established itself as a blue chip NFT, and NFTs are kind of trickling.
Like, why wouldn't he be taking his own advice here? You know what I mean? Like, why is he so vehemently sending this message out to people? Buy 2, buy 2, buy 3, but he only bought 1? Doesn't really make sense, in my opinion.
In the crypto world, into mainstream, but I think everyone expects that by 2022, that in a year, it's going to be full-blown global adoption.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And as it happens, everyone's going to look to the OG blue chip collections, and those things that are considered blue chips today, the Fidenzas, the CryptoPunks, the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, these things are just going to become more and more valuable as more and more people get involved. Like, they're definitely not going anywhere. And so, when like some advice, like if you can't afford to, get 2. And I think that you look at other examples of what has happened before, and you look at the Beeple paying $69 million for one NFT.
He said he'd buy one later, but the same sentiment applies. No, but that's what I'm saying. Why buy later? If he really believed what he was saying, it seems to me that you would buy 2 at the beginning and make sure they're adjacent, right? So you can combine them into one plot.
And why do people do that? To flex. They want to show off that they can, right? Why did Carl the Moon buy his $1 million CryptoPunk the other day? Why did Chris go out and buy 3 of them and then show them off in the background on every single video? Because they want to flex. They want to show you that they can. When you condense the amount of crypto elites into one island, and then there's only 60 plots in the whole world on the blockchain hills, which is going to be the most luxury hills probably in the world because people can build their own houses, their own villas up there. you really have like that ultimate flex. And so I believe in that when CryptoLand is constructed, when it's real, that will be such crazy demand because people will realize that it's real and people are there and conferences are happening and all the coolest people in crypto are always there and it's a place to be seen and do business.
Yeah.
Like I was impressed here in Dubai. I thought the density of business to be done was insane here.
Wait for CryptoLand.
Wait for CryptoLand. That's going to be crazy insane. The value you get. So how long do you guys think it's actually going to take to
It's
build?
calculated to be 2 years and a half. And we're good at making things happen quickly. But we will not compromise quality.
Can you imagine being rich enough that you could give people $1 million today on the promise that in 2.5 years you might get a plot of land that then you have to build something on?
For speed. So if it needs to be 4 more months before inauguration, CryptoLand will just be amazing. That's our goal. It's coming, and it's not a project that is going to take 5 years. It's way much sooner than that.
That's why we started like 2 years ago working on it. Like starting the permits process and everything.
One thing that's very different about the whole mint process.
Cult of Cautious Optimism says, first time donating bits, long time viewer, thanks for making COVID sufferable. Well, thank you for the bits. You actually kicked off a hype train, too. Thank you.
Of the CryptoLand NFT line is, like, if you go to OpenSea right now, there's only a handful of them there. Normally, what we're...
all the information you will land...
Okay, I'm over this interview. They're very boring.
Hey, what's up?
I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, so I don't know how you guys feel about the CryptoLand thing. I think it's a bad idea. I don't think you should give them money. In my opinion, I don't think it'll get made. Hopefully they'll give people their money back, like they say they will in their white paper. But again, their disclaimers on the white paper also kind of imply that any statements made in their white paper are up for their discretion, more or less. At least that's how I read it. I'm not saying that's 100% factually true.